What's going on, fam? Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. Run the thumbs up on all these videos. We got T in the house. We got the T cam on. T, what's up?
Hello, Undefeated.
Appreciate you guys being here. Let's see, is there...
You changed the layout?
No, I didn't. Oh, like I widened it?
Yeah, I feel like closer.
Are you good at
it? Yeah, it's good.
All right, cool.
It surprised me for a second.
All right. Hey, fam, we are giving away... we're doing a giveaway tonight. T, you could probably bring this up, but we're giving away another wallet tonight. You got to be a fan funder. So I'll let everybody get checked in before you know how this works. You got to say present, but I'm going to let everybody get checked in as well before we do this giveaway. So we are doing a giveaway tonight. The giveaway, it goes to fan funders only, to Bama Football on YouTube, any level. I know a lot of your guys' memberships might be going lapsed because you guys were members when we first started. So this is we want to take care of you guys as well, and appreciate you guys being here. T, give a little bit more details.
The wallet was actually donated from a really cool store in Tuscaloosa, in the Tuscaloosa Galleria, called Expeditions.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of cool Bama merch. They actually have their own line of Bama merch called Tusks, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really cool. So you guys should go check it out. They have men and women's clothes. So
yeah,
in the Tuscaloosa Galleria.
Yeah. So what's up? So we appreciate you guys being here tonight. And then T, we have the schedule includes we have Jarek and Coach Sean, right, coming up at 7 p.m. And then we have Smook at 8 p.m. So that's the lineup for today right here on Bama Football on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys joining T and I for this segment. And we're actually going to open up the call-in line too. So if you want to go ahead and call in, 205-850-1994 is the call-in line number. We appreciate you guys. And we'll let everyone get in and checked in on board before we do the giveaway. So just hang tight. And usually how it works is if you are a fan funder, you say present, and then we put you guys into the big pinwheel and doing the giveaway tonight. So that's what we got right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Alabama just tweeted. They've been tweeting exactly. You know what? I love it because the new team has things scheduled at 6 o'clock.
Oh, really? I haven't noticed that yet.
No, the other one was like way off. They were just kind of like all over the place. So Alabama just tweeted some new footage, not footage, it's actually just photos from the fourth quarter program. Cool. I like that. It comes in like right.
You know when
dot.
to expect it. Yeah,
100%.
That makes it so much easier for us.
Yeah, 100%. So let's go to those photos.
And just a reminder, guys, you only have to say present one time and be a fan funder.
Yeah.
And the link is pinned at the top of the chat to become a fan funder.
All right, cool. T, can you go ahead and what I'm going to do while I get the show warmed up, if you could go to the Alabama Twitter and screenshot them and then bring them in to our overlays. And a pro tip is you can go to their Instagram because they put who the players are by name and they give you more photos on Instagram. Okay. So if you guys are following Alabama football on Instagram, definitely you get more photos for whatever reason. Maybe it's because you can only add 4, I guess, on Twitter. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's that easy. But yeah, they have some. They just put out some really good photos. I'll post one of them real quick so you guys can take a look at the photos that are coming in. I love it. I'm so excited for football practice to start, which will be March 4th. And by the way, they just came out and they said that, man, this photo is dope right here. Let me get this up. Alabama's A-Day will be at 3 p.m. on April 13th. So I'm going to share my screen in like 2 seconds, and you guys can get just a little taste of some of the photos that are coming because they are fire. Man, they look, I'm telling you, like the intensity has been probably as hot as this room that we're in, right?
It was freezing a second
ago. Oh, my God, this room is hot. Okay. We'll go full screen on this. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that. Man, these dudes are getting it.
Oh, that's the one I just got.
You should be getting it.
Get the next one.
Again, while the gain is good. Man, that looks, yeah. So you could just add those photos into the overlay area. Appreciate it. What's up, Jim Parker? We see you inside the comment box. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys being here and supporting the product right here on Bama Football on YouTube. I love it, man. These guys are definitely getting after it, and I love to see it. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Kyle Henderson, and I have T, my producer, in-house, much more than producer, right here on Bama Football on YouTube. But yeah, the guy's absolutely doing work, and we'll have more photos in just a second, right here on Bama Football on YouTube. I was gonna, in the call in line, we'll put it at the bottom of the screen as well. We'll put a bumper there if you want to call in, ask a question, talk about something. We can do that right on Bama Football. They just posted their stuff on Instagram as well.
Okay.
As I was kind of looking at, have a little bit of a nugget, if you will, kind of around NCAA football, the game that's coming out. And I found this really interesting. So all the players now have to opt in to be a part of the game, right? Like NCAA football, the game. You can opt in and get $600. That's what EA Sports is paying the players, right? To be in the game. Players have an opportunity to like opt in or opt out. I heard, really good source, that Jalen Milroe is what they call a premium athlete, and he's getting a hell of a lot more than $600. So there's probably, I don't even know what the number is. Let's say there's less than 20 of these premium players that got like a really sweet deal to be a part of the game. And for those of you, there's so much excitement about this video game. I mean, the drop. I mean, I've seen people from all ages being excited to, see this game. So, now what you're going to see on social media are these players saying that they're opted in, like EA Sports, it's in the game. Like they're saying, I'm in the game. So today, Alabama football said that they are in the game. So did my New Mexico State Aggies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is what's up. Remember, they beat Auburn last year. And then also you have Jalen Milroe say that he's in the game. And you also have Malachi Moore. So I would imagine that there's kind of a various range. Maybe 600 is kind of the baseline. But I know for a fact that Jalen Milroe got a lot more than $600. So, yeah, and Malachi Moore said that, too. That's point number one, like players that are in the game. We have more photos coming to you from Alabama football about the guys doing work, and we will take your guys' calls as they come in right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Call line number is 205-850-1994. She's T, I'm Kyle, both of Bama Football on YouTube, and then after us at 7 p.m. you got Jarek and you got Coach Sean, and then to close out tonight you got Smook hitting cleanup right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Today, Smook and Coach Merrill had a nice 2-hour segment. They're drawing up film.
Their Chalk Talk.
Yeah, it was
segment.
Chalk Talk.
That was pretty cool. Did you guys like that?
Yeah, I did. I tuned in. What's up, Marquita? I see you inside the comment box. Hey, all right, we got 172, and I think we'll go ahead and start talking about the giveaway. Okay, so what we're going to do, and just say it one time starting right now, if you are interested, if you're a fan funder and you want a shot to win this, we're going to put your name inside of our pinwheel tonight. This is a nice leather wallet. It's actually from Expeditions. They actually donated it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you're a member of, or if you're a fan funder, you'll be just say present one time, and then we'll put you in the pinwheel.
And that is in the Tuscaloosa Galleria. And
also, can you tell them about the UPS as well? Where we shipped out our place.
I know. I'm drawing a blank on the name of the store, though. I have it.
All right. Well, we got to do better than that because, like, they said that they work with us as well.
Yeah, they were like, I told them that we were shipping out giveaways a lot, and if they were willing to work with us in any way, and they seemed really interested and said that they could. So I'm doing a terrible job with remembering the name. But
here, T, you show it off.
Yeah. Okay.
Here. You don't want to see my here. Nice catch.
Let's see.
All right, you show them off, T. There you go. That looks 100 times better.
Okay. Camera's a little small.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a new member too. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
It's needlepoint. I don't know if you guys can see that. But.
Zoom out just a little bit. There you go. Like more there. Yes, right there. And then kind of show them the leather too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really nice. So just say present inside. That was trippy on the eyes. All right. And it's to fan funders only. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. And we got some more photos from Alabama football. Those are in, T?
I'm getting them in, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry.
All right, we'll work on that. So anyways, appreciate you guys joining us tonight. I wanted to get more feedback on the whole Eli Gold situation. It was interesting to me that I saw I listened to an interview today with Eli Gold, and as we continue to kind of move on from Eli Gold now being an announcer at Alabama and them turning the keys over to Chris Stewart, what happened was they didn't extend his contract. And what he was talking about today is that he's moving on, but his not a health issue. It's just like they didn't renew his contract. And I wanted to continue to get your feedback on that. Look, Chris Stewart, I think, does a great job. So really, Alabama has two announcers that are doing a great job. And I guess they're moving on from Eli Gold. So I want to continue to get your feedback inside the comment regarding Eli Gold and how you guys feel about that. I don't know. I think that for a lot of us, I mean, I've only known one announcer since I've been here in the small 7 years, and that's been Eli Gold. I mean, T, you've been in Tuscaloosa for, I mean, I don't know how long.
Yeah, he's the only one that I remember, honestly.
He's been doing it for 35 years.
Yeah.
And now you have Chris Stewart. So I don't know. I mean, things change, and he's going to announce, I guess, tomorrow. He's working with some sort of professional organization, which I'm not, surprised to see. And I know that he dealt with cancer in previous years, but he's fine. Chris Stewart had his own, health scare, and we're glad that both of them are healthy. Both those guys are warriors because they both bounce back. My goodness. So it's good to see that those guys are still in their peak. And I think with Chris Stewart, he's only getting better. Eli's at his peak, So I know a lot of you are fond of Eli. I mean, the Tua call was 2nd and 26. There'll never be like another call. His name is like, put in eternity of college football because of that call. So whatever happens, Alabama's in good hands. I mean, and you know what? Honestly, Chris Stewart does a hell of a job, to be honest. He's really good. I think he does a really good job. And the thing about Chris Stewart that I really like is he has so much, not to say that Eli doesn't. Eli's just iconic, but like I feel, Matthew, and you're right. I did see that they offered him kind of a job, and they offered him actually to call A-Day as well. And he, hold on, I just got a text from my next door neighbor. Cool, he's good. Okay. But anyways, it's not going to work out, and you move on, and Chris Stewart will do a great job, and Eli is still going to be around, and he's going to forever be remembered as one of the greatest.
Yeah,
he'll be in the Alabama Media Hall of Fame. He already is. You look at the greats like him, Cecil Hurt, right? I mean, he's one of the greats, and he way before his time he passed away, but he was one of the greats as well, and from the Tuscaloosa News. I mean, nobody will ever do it like those guys. Those guys, are the standard of Alabama football. Juju Lewis, a quarterback that is visiting, he is from Carrollton, Georgia. He's a 5-star quarterback. He will be in Tuscaloosa during the beginning of March. Why is this significant? Well, he's a class of 2025 prospect that Coach Kalen DeBoer and the coaching staff has been eagerly going after over the last 42 days now, whatever it is. I like it. And I think that one of the misconceptions about Kalen DeBoer's offense is that they just need a big pro-style quarterback to run the offense. It's not necessarily true. Austin Mack coming in, he's a different style of quarterback. He's a pocket-style quarterback, which is fine. You look at the quarterbacks currently on the roster, Jalen Murrow, he's a very dynamic quarterback. Dylan Lonergan, Ty Simpson. I mean, it's a healthy quarterback room with a lot of athletes. I think with Juju Lewis, it shows us that they still want to go after an elite style quarterback that has that type of escapability. Currently committed to Southern California, but also, the USC commit will be seeing Georgia, Auburn, Colorado, USC, and those are the programs that he will see during the time in March. So he will be in Tuscaloosa, and I think that's exciting. So appreciate the recruiting updates as they come in, and really excited to see what Alabama can do with the class of 2025, because we've talked about this before. I mean, a lot of this is about what Coach Kalen DeBoer can do with the class of 2025 in the transfer portal. And to be honest, he's done a hell of a job in the transfer portal. You look at the guys that have come in. And by the way, if you missed it, Will Johnson is staying at IMAX is like, I've been watching for 10 minutes and just noticed T on the screen just now. T, say what's up.
Hello.
No,
yeah, I'm
T,
here.
Yeah, T's here. We're working on all sorts of projects. So
yeah, I'm kind of doing producing in the background.
Yeah,
I look
yeah. But as I was saying, you know, I think it's up to Coach Kalen DeBoer to really build this class of 2025, because you come in here and the transfer portal, right? Utilizing both the transfer portal and recruiting. And I think he's going to just do fine in each of those regards. I think having showcased some late 2024 recruiting in Noah Carter, Ryan Williams, and my goodness, if those are the type of athletes that he's going to go after on defense, bring them on. I like his overall spirit in recruiting, and I like the fact that he has a chip on his shoulder. This morning, yeah, there we go. See, those look good. Here's some more photos that we have from Alabama's fourth quarter program. Call in line number if you want to chat with us, 205-850-1994. Man, I love these photos. These guys are working.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, here we go. We got there's, you know what? Jalen Milroe looks a little bit. See, the thing is, Jalen Milroe is a big dude. I mean, he looks a little. I mean, someone said he looked bigger. I don't know. I mean, maybe he looks. I don't. He
does look a little bigger, right?
I think so. I mean, he's like 230. He's just chiseled.
Yeah.
Right. I like his hair too.
I do too. I love it when he has the braids in. Yeah, I think it looks really good.
Yeah, that's the look, Jalen. Yeah, that looks good. And then you have Malachi Moore. Dang, Malachi looks good too, man. Yeah, that's what's up. Love to see it. Oh, here we go. This is Caleb Odom. Caleb Odom. What's significant here is that Caleb Odom just changed on Instagram to his title as wide receiver.
Yeah, right.
So from tight end to wide receiver, think about it. You have Ryan Williams coming in. You have Caleb Odom. You have Mark Jefferson. You have Rico Scott. You have Bubba Hampton. I mean, that's like the weapons at wide receiver from those freshmen are amazing. So kind of run it through you again. Was there do we know who this is right here on screen, T? I'll have to look it up.
Let me see if it's tagged.
Okay, it's probably tagged. And then
Hunter Osborne.
Oh, this is no.
That's who's tagged.
I don't know. I don't think that's right. I'll go look it up real quick.
Here's what it is. I'll show you.
Here's a wide shot.
On Instagram, that's who's tagged.
Yeah, I guess it is Hunter Osborne. Yeah. Wow, he looks good. And see to the right over here on your screen, that's Jamarcus Shepard. I didn't realize that assistant coaches could be out there. Maybe there's like some really, some rules that have changed or whatever, like assistant coaches. Haven't seen them in the past. And then you have Coach Kalen DeBoer right here to his entire team. I love this, man. This is good. And see, do you see on the back, do you know what all those numbers indicate, T? Up here to the right? Are
those the years that we won national championships?
Yeah, that was easy. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, those are them. And I want to see if I can add this video real quick. I'll see if I can. I just took it. No, I don't think I can. I have to change it. But the team, it was David Ballou's birthday today. He's a strength and conditioning coach. Mm-hmm. And what you do over here at Bama is you get whoever's birthday it is and you throw them in the ice tub.
Oh, that's why it was okay. I was like, what is happening?
So I tweeted it. Maybe you can get a screenshot of that.
Okay, yeah.
And add it on. So they pick up and David Ballou's a big dude. He's got to be like 260. I don't know. He looks huge. And they picked him up like nothing, and they dumped him in the ice tub. So it's a tradition. If you get that done, that's big and that's respect.
So I can get a screenshot of this.
Yeah, you could get a screenshot of that. Call line is open, 205-850-1994. And after you do that, T, will you show up the wallet one more time? And then we'll do it rather quickly, to be honest. We'll probably do the giveaway like at 6:30, so people don't have to wait. If they have something to do, making dinner, whatever it is. By the way, what's for dinner? Go ahead and post inside the comment box.
Yeah, what's for dinner?
Yeah, what's for dinner? What are we having for dinner?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's head's in the way. Come on, move.
No, you could get it where they're like dumping him.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
All right. 8-day kickoff time. Pizza. Jeff's in for pizza. Do we have a center?
Pizza
yes.
Always sounds good.
I think the center is going to be Parker Brailsford. Yeah, LaQuasia. Which would be awesome. I mean, he did a hell of a job last year for Washington. 8 days time is moved. Usually I think it starts like at 2. I think this year they posted it's at 3 p.m. So not a huge difference. I was pushing for it to be at night. I would have thought because we have, look at Patriot Live coming in here hard.
What? Patriot
Live? And we'll get the super chat leaderboard up here too, because the guys did a great job. Yeah. No, I saw it. Matthew, the video's on, but I was trying to add the video. Actually, I think I can add the video.
I have a screenshot.
I can show the video.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Here's the video. All right, so the players are about to throw David Ballou into the ice pool. It's his birthday today. So I'm telling you, like, David Ballou is a big dude. Like, here, they pick him up. They give him the old swing to the right, swing to the left, and into... someone took off his shoes. That was nice. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, they gave him the 4. Wow. Oh, dang. Wow, they really threw him in there nicely. That was good. I mean, look, he got some air on this back end. See if I could to freeze it. Yeah, they got him up there. I like it. Let me turn up the volume, Siggy. All right, having fun with it. And these guys putting in a lot of work. They really are. That's the thing. And look at this photo. This is the best photo. I'll tell you what, I'm already gonna put this on the thumbnail. I mean, this is a hell of a photo. Did it say who's on? Can you guys make out the back of this? Who is this? I can't really see. Undefeated, help me out here. I'm gonna use my lifeline. Who is this in the photo right here? How do I mean, I
can't tell. Know. You can hardly see his face.
Well, his name's on the back. I can't see it now. Was it on Instagram?
Let me check.
Look at this dude's arms. Man. I love he had like both of his fingers taped up as well. Man, that's work.
This one is one of Jaden.
Who's this one?
Their username is one of Jaden. It's Jaden.
No. That's not Jaden Roberts. Overton.
Okay.
Is this LT Overton?
No, it's Jaden Roberts.
This is Jaden Roberts?
Yep. No, it's Jaden Roberts.
Is it?
Yeah. It is.
All right.
I clicked on it.
That's Jaden Roberts. Mm-hmm. Damn. You know what? He looks like he looks more lean. Right?
Yeah.
Hey fam,
don't look like different now, right?
But he looks a little bit like this guy is the Hulk, period.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I said it at the same time Crimson Bloods did. Yeah, thank you, Jor. Damn, but it looked like he's a little bit leaner to me. Not to say that he's gigantic. I mean, he's a well-proportioned individual. It looks amazing, honestly, man. That's a hell of a photo. Good for him. Damn. Shoot. Yeah, I can't wait to see because I honestly feel that by the end of the season that he was the best offensive lineman. Jaden Roberts. You have him, you have Tyler Booker. I mean, I think UA's website, I'm looking this up now on Roll Tide on the back end. It has him. This is crazy. It has him at 6'5", 315. No, that's not Jahad Campbell.
6'5", 315. That's huge.
And that's why I'm saying how lean he is.
Yeah.
Like
he doesn't. Yeah.
No.
He doesn't look 315. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Patriot Life hooking people up. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, Patriot Life.
In with 5 fan funderships. We appreciate you. right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Give people a taste. Patriot Life also has the undefeated gear on.
Yeah, I love that. His new avatar.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
the profile picture, I guess.
Yeah, we'll go back to the headlines in just a second. T, you getting everybody?
Yeah, I think I've almost got it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to show the wallet one more time. So this is it.
Yeah. So we'll be giving away this. So if you have already mentioned present, you're good. Don't do it again. And we'll do the pinwheel for you guys here at 6:30. And I felt like oh wow, Jay, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here, man. Jay from Round Rock, always taking care of us right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Her nail game better than yours. That's why I was like, T. I was like, you showed. I was like, no one wants to see these hands. I was like, that's.
He's like, people are gonna think this is my hands on the Twitter.
Oh yeah, on the tweet. Yeah, no, those are the nails we want. All right, so, and if you guys are just rolling in, we got here are the other photos that Alabama Football, and you follow them on Twitter and their social media handles. They, this is from their stuff. So, this is Hunter Osborne. This is a wide shot of the team. And thank you again, Jay. We appreciate you. You and Patriot Life, thank you very much. We appreciate you. This is a wide shot right here of the entire team. They look completely dialed in. I'm still thinking about that. So far, my favorite photos are the one of Jaden Roberts and then Kobe Prentice. Remember, Kobe Prentice is like completely like
that determined look.
Yeah. And here's Jalen Milroe, quarterback. I like this one, too, of Malachi Moore. He's in the game, by the way. Him and Jalen Milroe both going to be on EA Sports and say the video game. They have each, signed contracts with the EA, opted in to be a part of that game. Of course, they're paid to be in that game. Rightfully so. Name, image, right? You also have Hunter Osborne. I'm sorry, not Hunter Osborne. This is Caleb Odom. And the thing I just said about Caleb Odom is that he just switched from, I guess he switched from tight end to wide receiver. Let me ask you, Undefeated, how do you feel about Caleb Odom moving from tight end to wide receiver? Oh, we just got a super chat as well. Adam, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Call line is also open, fam, if you guys want to call in. Kai, what do you think is going? Who do you think is going to step up in the wide receiver group this year? Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here and asking that question about the wide receivers. I mean, yeah, like me with Sweet Home Bama 2-4. I like the move from Caleb Odom, I guess, if whenever it becomes official for him to move from tight end to wide receiver. I look at the freshmen coming in that group, and there's a lot of heavy hitters. But I think, and I asked this in the community tab, like, who is going to step up this year? Or have kind of like a breakout. Let's just start in the spring. Kobe Prentice, is it going to be Jeremy Bernard? Is it going to be Kendrick Law? Is it going to be Emmanuel Henderson? Maybe Emmanuel Henderson, to be honest. I think Emmanuel Henderson is a guy sometimes we forget about just because he didn't have the playing time that some of these other guys had. I said that one time, and someone in the comment box was like, Emmanuel Henderson hasn't done anything yet. And I was like, well, he was injured. And I think once he gets his opportunity, he was making plays during the Rose Bowl practice. He's just, it might just be a timing thing. A lot of people go with Jalen Hell. He did his thing last year against Ole Miss, but a lot of these guys just haven't had their time to shine. So it's a good question, and I appreciate the super chat. I mean, we both do, T and I. We're going to get the super chat leaderboard updated in a second, and we'll go back to the graphic here in a minute. It's just, we're rolling right here. Man, I'm telling you, this photo right here, this is the best photo so far. This will be the best photo from spring football. If you think Alabama is gone, if you think that they're beatable, if you think that they're vulnerable, look at this photo. Seriously, these are the guys in the trenches, and you all know that it starts inside the trenches, 1,000,000%.
This is a long drawing list tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could show it up one more time. Again, if you've already said present, we have you already taken care of.
Yeah, don't please.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Here it is one more time.
There you go.
And it's a leather on the back.
Leather all the way through.
Yeah, and needlepoint. Mm-hmm. It's what's the brand? Smathers and Branson.
And tell them where
yeah, so
if you're just joining us.
We went to Expedition today in the Tuscaloosa Galleria, and they donated this for us. They have a lot of other Bama gear. Yeah. They sell men's and women's clothes, and they actually have their own Bama line. I think it was called Tusks.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of cool stuff in there. You guys be sure to go in and check them out. It's really good quality stuff and a lot of Bama stuff. So if you're in the area, Tuscaloosa Galleria, check out Expeditions.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you want to send me that list, and then we'll do the pinwheel? All right. So we'll do the pinwheels. Yeah. And Lynn, I think this is a good question right here. Not sure why the position coaches and the head coaches with him. I think they did, Lynn. I think they changed that rule because I was wondering the same thing. I've been seeing all of the assistant coaches at the practices. So there must have been some NCAA rule that changed to allow coaches during this point in time, the assistant coaches. So they've had, they've had them in every single video so far. And T, did you send that to me?
I just sent it. Yep.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. And we'll do the pinwheel drawing in just a second. We'll get it going.
Yeah. And I'm going to work on the super chats, getting them updated really quick for you guys.
Pinwheel giveaway. We haven't done a pinwheel.
It's been a minute, it feels like, right? I'm excited.
All right. So how it works is if you've said present and you're a fan funder, where you put your name into a big pinwheel. Wow, this is a big pinwheel.
Yeah, and you have to be a fan funder. So if you don't see your name up there and you said present, it is because you're not a fan funder, unfortunately.
And if you're not a fan funder, you can hit the hyperlink above this video for only $2.99. You can become a fan funder. You get access to different perks, and you can.
So the super chats are weird today. I've got some. I know they're all from today, but it's saying 21st, the 20th, the 22nd. YouTube's going a little crazy today. I'm going to have to guess, I guess.
All right. And before we do the pinwheel, I definitely want to say thank you to Residence Inn in Ocean City, Maryland. Guests can book at residenceinnoc.com. Use the promo code LPR for special Bama pricing, up to 20% off. We really appreciate them. And like I said, if you want to become a fan funder, just hit the hyperlink above this video. You can hit the QR code. You get access to special emojis, exclusive videos from our coaches, from myself, and you help support the staff, honestly. So thank you very much for becoming a fan funder. I am going to share the screen, and we'll begin. We'll do our giveaway for this wallet. So just give me 1 second while I get this up. Share screen, the pinwheel. All right, everybody is pinwheel. Okay. Guess I'll go full screen on the pinwheel. All right. Do you have the drum roll?
Yeah, give me just a sec.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Are you ready?
Yeah. Well,
right.
Wait. You just got a super chat.
Oh, what?
Yeah. We got a super chat from Patriot.
Patriot Life.
Oh, what's up, Patriot? He's all in. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Let's see.
He's like, damn it, the super chat leaderboard.
Well, it's crazy because I don't know which ones are from yesterday and which ones are from today.
Huh?
Because they all say the 21st, and then like there's one in there in the middle that says the 22nd, and then it goes back to the 21st. So I have no idea.
Can you go back to StreamYard in the last show and see like the
that's how I'm gonna have to do it.
Probably. Okay, so we'll get that on.
So it might take me a minute.
All right, so let's do.
You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do.
Right, hitting the drum roll.
Okay, hold on. Let me go full screen.
I'm excited. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Drum roll now.
Oh!
She was the first name. Wow. She was the first one to enter.
I thought
it was almost Janet. It was her birthday yesterday.
I know. I thought it was going to be Miss Janet. The wheel is rigged.
Well, I'm happy for LaQuisha too, because she's in here all the time.
Yeah.
Congrats, LaQuisha. Email us your address and we will send you your new wallet.
I love the pinwheel. The pinwheel is so awesome.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Look, she's like, oh my God. Congratulations. That's amazing. Email us right now, Bama Football on YouTube.
Send us your address.
And by the way, if you've won in the past, we just sent out
a bunch of stuff today.
I have a picture of T like behind the scenes.
Yes, it took forever.
We went to UPS and we sent out all the stuff. Show the wallet one more time, T.
So this is what you have won.
Yeah. So and that was donated by Expeditions.
Expeditions. So you guys really should go check them out. They're in the Tuscaloosa Galleria. Mm-hmm. Really cool store.
Mm-hmm. And they're gonna give and they also are in partnership with their own Tusk.
That's their brand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So nice work. And there you go. Yeah, you got a wallet. And what's up, James? I see you inside the comment box, man. Appreciate you joining us. Damn, that's awesome. But that was good. I love it. The pinwheel been making people happy since the last 40 days.
Yeah, I love the pinwheel. It makes me happy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And Marvin Waffle House, the funniest thing was when Marvin Waffle House, we sent him.
Did you hear the guy writing his name down?
No.
He was like, he wrote it down as Marvin Waffle House. I was like, no, that's not his name.
Yeah. So Marvin, when we went to ship your stuff out, it said, like we had Marvin Waffle House, but like your name. Yeah. And he wrote out, like he was typing it out. He's like, Marvin Waffle House?
Yeah. And if Rocket Town is in here, I had to make up a last name for you or else they weren't going to ship it. So if you get something addressed to like something Knight.
No, it said, they were like, well, what's his last name? We need a last name. And I heard T and she's like, Knight. I was like, that's a nice last name.
Yeah, sounds legit.
Yeah, it does. 100%.
And then I gave him my phone number.
All right. T, can you bring up the graphic again, please, when you get a shot? All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Bama Football on YouTube. Appreciate you guys being here, and just got the graphic as well from Coach for tonight. So in case you missed it, Jalen Milroe and Malachi Moore both in the game for EA Sports, and you know that's good for the game. I can't wait. Look, I'm gonna get the game. I'm excited about it. Hayes Fawcett on Twitter kind of scared me though today. He was like, "What if players opt out of the game and try to get like more money for like their name image?" And I was like, "Oh," everyone was like, "Slow down," right? Because they don't want like anything to happen to that game. Whatever happens, I mean, we're all getting the game, and it's exciting to see it come in. And then if you had like any takes on Eli Gold, I mean, we'll probably put that to bed tonight and then kind of move forward. But just he's an iconic person, and he did such a great job here at Alabama. And there's never any like real good endings to anything, right? Like it's always kind of sucks, especially.
That's a good point,
right? I even with Saban leaving, it was like. I mean, he did it on his own terms, which is the way that you want to do it. But still, it sucked. I mean, people were like, he didn't do it at the right time. Like when, like he knew it was time.
Yeah.
So, call line is open if you guys want to join us tonight. 205-850-1994. Appreciate you guys being here. Just touched on the fact that Juju Lewis, a 5-star quarterback, coming back to Tuscaloosa as well. Class of 2025, very dynamic quarterback that's committed to USC right now. And, we'll see where, I mean, look, it's way too early to even, in my opinion, for like the 2025 like commitments and stuff like that. But the guys are coming here in early March. And I'm sure you guys follow all of your recruiting sites. There's a lot of really good ones out there, whether it's Bama Online or 24/7. Those guys do a really good job. Rivals as well. I don't even know if ESPN does recruiting anymore, to be honest. I think they have like rankings.
Yeah.
What ESPN should do, and this is my prediction. I think that ESPN will buy On3.
Yeah, you said that.
I think it makes perfect sense because on ESPN's recruiting, it sucks. It's not that good, and I think that On3 would fit right in there. I mean, Shannon has built companies before and sold them. That would be like the biggest deal since his Yahoo deal, That's what I think will happen. Maybe not right now, but I think in time. Give it like 3 years. News before news. That's what I think will happen. 2025, and that's Coach Kalen DeBoer's biggest priority has got to be the 2025 guys right now. You've been seeing him everywhere, right? You saw him and his wife at the softball game yesterday. You saw him at the basketball game. Here was his wife, Nicole. Oh, and they were on social media. They were trying to figure out names for it because they were like, Miss Nicole doesn't have the same ring to it, which it doesn't,
that's
right?
That's kind of true.
But someone in the comment box was like, "What about Miss Nikki?"
That sounds better because like Miss Terry, Miss Nikki. Yeah.
I like Miss Nikki.
I like it.
Yeah. But anyways, like she threw this strike, which is right down the pipe. The daughter plays softball. So athletic family. And those are, I mean, look, Miss Terry, what they've been able to do, amazing. Yeah, and that's one of the challenges as well, is like taking over for Coach Saban.
Yeah, that's a big, and Miss Terry.
Yeah, but they're going to do their thing. I mean, they're already like super active. Look, here she is throwing a softball. I mean, they're knee deep in it. Give them some time. Earlier today, I don't know if you caught this, but if you're out there, go check out this article. Chris Lowe, of course, he has the keys to Alabama, and he did a really good article with Coach Kalen DeBoer and talks about kind of that chip on their shoulder. We've been looking at I've been showing you photos from the fourth quarter program and how hungry these guys are, the work that they're putting in. And Coach Kalen DeBoer and Chris Lowe have a fantastic interview. Here's a quote from that article that I went out today. You can find it if you just go to ESPN and look for Chris Lowe's. I think you can just go ESPN college football and you'll find it. And here's what it says. I think there may be a chip on our shoulder, DeBoer said. Our players here at Alabama fell an overtime short of playing for a national championship last year. We, being Washington, were one step away from winning the national championship at Washington. Let's take that step together. I like that. And that's, again, an interview from Chris Lowe on ESPN. I like that because, he can really relate with the players and being that, like, we were there.
Yeah.
We were, like, in the championship. And I think that, too, Crimson Blood, like, we were there. We know what it's like to have a taste of it, but also, like, the pit in our stomach, like, that we didn't get the job done. And Coach Shepard, I talked about this before, is, he's like, don't waste adversity. Coach Saban used to say things like that as well. Still does. But you turn that into, like, opportunities. And I like that. Like, they also, in an interview with Ryan Fowler, he said he doesn't look at them, like, these things taking over for Coach Saban, as challenges, more so as opportunities. Because, and I was like, think about the challenges that he has recruiting, the way Saban does. He said, look at the opportunities. I like that, because you're like, now it's an opportunity to work harder, to coach at a higher level, to recruit at a higher level. I love it. I really like his mindset. Dialed in, players love him. Things are off to a really good start. So I think I had a question inside the comment box. What's up, Health and Wealth? I appreciate you, man. Kyle, do you feel as though Roger Goodell should be a consultant to whoever the college football commissioner is in the future? I don't know. I didn't think about that. I think that Coach Saban should be the commissioner. You guys that have watched my show, I've always said that Coach Saban should be that he's already the college football commissioner, right? Like, I've always said that. And I was thinking about this the other night during the Saban Legacy presentation by the Birmingham Quarterback Club. Coach Saban said, basically, what would, guys like Bowden and Coach Bryant say if they saw the state of college football right now? Can you imagine, like, seeing how college football has transformed from, like, the 60s, 70s, 80s to what it is right now? Like, pay for play. So, and he's not against players getting paid. He said that many times, but I think he's, for different types of guardrails. So what if he had to leave his job here at Alabama? I said this, think about it. This would be the Superman play of a lifetime. You leave what you love doing to do something to save the sport you love. Seriously.
Yeah, that's like, an interesting thought.
Because he didn't Like, he didn't have to leave.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
and I think he saw how messed up college football was. Like, think about Coach Kevin Still, and he said this. He was like, I went into a player's room and he said that I didn't offer him enough money. I think Coach Saban was like, you know what? It's up to me. Who else is going to do it? Who else has a platform to do it? And you know what? This is how genius Coach Saban is. Who has the biggest platform in all of college football? The biggest megaphone? ESPN.
Yeah. Well.
So Coach Saban, look, I'm kind of putting stuff together. I'm just making stuff up, but this sounds kind of good, right? Goes to ESPN, uses the platform to continue to harp on the fact that college football needs guardrails, and then also says that he's going to work with administrators, people of the highest level, to put college football back on track. There it is. And he saves college football. His final, you know what I'm saying? His final job before he really goes on vacation.
I like this. I like this theory.
Right? Is to save college football. Thank you.
I like this
theory. I had to work for that. I was waiting for somebody to be like, yeah, it sounds good.
I like it.
What do you think? Do you think Coach Saban's going to save college football? I don't know. I think that's what he's going to do. People fighting over that wallet. What's up, Russell? See you inside the comment box, man. That's a hell of a cowboy hat. I like that. And Crimson Blood has the Raiden hat. Moon Rocker, what's up? We see you inside the comment box. And Patriot has the undefeated hat on. See, Nicole's like, good brains, Kyle. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming up with that stuff on the fly. And we still haven't given this hat away, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right, this will be the next hat that we do a giveaway on. So I like this hat a lot. I don't know when it will come, when we'll give it away, but this is the next online. We sent BB.
Yeah, she got hers.
Yeah, we sent BB her hat too. So this is the next hat that we're giving out. This is a retro hat too.
I love that hat.
Me too.
That's cool.
And I still think that we should have brought that that basketball warm-up jersey.
I said we should buy it.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. I was just
okay. I know what we can say, but before we bounce out. All right. We went to Blue Plate today.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
And
I have super chats.
Oh, you guys super chats?
Yes. Finally.
Okay, so
what's the verdict? What is the verdict?
No, it was good because you ordered for me.
Yes.
Because the last two times I went, and no, it's not. The thing wasn't rigged. Chill, fam.
Who said it was rigged?
No, it's not. It's not rigged.
It was literally a random pinwheel.
The pinwheel knows all. This will be the next hat. So T, the Blue Plate.
Yeah,
it was good.
It was good. It was good.
It was good. And I forgot that they bring out
the cornbread.
Cornbread.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
It was good.
See, in IMAX, that's what I said. See, IMAX said it was mid to me. Okay. And I'm not saying, because I'm a tough grader. It wasn't like 10 out of 10. Okay. We've been there 3 times. And I told T I go one more time. Because the 2 times I went there, the first time my mashed potatoes were cold. See, Dub PJ saying that Blue Plate is overrated. See, better
I will defend that place to the death.
No, but it's not like a 10 out of 10.
No, it's not. But I think it's it's a place where I go if I want like some good Southern food, and something easy that I always get the same thing. It's like one of those places.
What would be another place that'd be like comparable to Blue Plate?
T-Town Cafe, City Cafe.
Okay, let's start a poll.
All right, Food Wars. Let's go.
All right.
T-Town Cafe, City Cafe.
No, T-Town Cafe's out.
It's not out. It's in.
No, okay.
It's in.
And what about
City Cafe?
City Cafe, Blue Plate,
and is there another one? Buddies?
No, Buddies isn't in there. Like a meat and 3?
It's not. Yeah, they don't really have that many vegetables, but it's.
Yeah. All right.
In the meantime, I will pull up the super chats.
Okay. Cool.
And you guys, let me know if you gifted these yesterday, because
Just throw it up there. Let's just see what we got. All right. Here's the super chat leaderboard. I don't even. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna go full screen. T, you could read it out.
Okay. So in first place we have Patriot Life with $129.90, who also gifted 20 memberships today. Second place is Janet, $39.98. In third place, we have Luke Phillips with $30, followed by Adam Lampanello, $25, and then King Family Reacts with $20. And we really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Thank you so much. We understand that we wouldn't be here, without you, and that you guys, support us. So we appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, you know what? And I've talked about this before. Kyle, do you think there should be a movie about 100%? Sure. It should be done. Like whoever did The Last Dance for the Bulls should do the Saban story. We've talked about this before.
Yeah, I agree.
And also, I just started watching on Netflix. I just watched for like 15 minutes. Four Falls. It's about the Buffalo Bills. Has anybody watched this? The Buffalo Bills lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, and then what Jim Kelly had to go through after, talking about a man who's dealt with pain and agony. One. Oh, but then Janet, what's up? Happy birthday, by the way. Janet's in the house. Happy birthday.
Yes, yeah.
Hope you had an amazing day.
We were trying to find you earlier. Yeah. Happy birthday.
But and we started talking about this a long time ago. Right, like a month ago, who could play Coach Saban in a movie?
Yeah, I think Kevin Costner was the top one.
No,
right?
Someone said Kevin Costner. What is it? Dennis Quaid?
Oh yeah, that's who it was.
It was Dennis Quaid.
That's
yeah.
It, yep. Perfect.
I was trying to think of other actors that could play Coach Saban. I don't think it could be Al Pacino. No, right?
He's Italian.
No, I know, but still. No, but what is but what is Saban?
Maybe. Yeah.
Saban's not. He's not Italian.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Doesn't sound Italian.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to think of other actors that could play him. Is there any who else? I don't think Kevin Costner.
I liked Kevin Costner.
No, I know. I like him too.
No, I mean, I liked him.
He's Croatian. Yeah, he's Croatian.
That's right.
Yeah, I knew he was. Yeah, I knew he was Croatian. Thank you. I don't know. Charlie Sheen. It needs to be someone up and coming. Kevin Spacey. I love when you guys get going. I don't know. Kurt Russell. I don't know. I like. Is it Dennis Quaid?
Yeah,
I need to see Dennis Quaid to see what he looks like.
No, I think they actually look a lot alike.
No, the one guy that looks like Saban is the guy who plays the guitar. Oh yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah,
100%.
I think he'd be great.
Yeah, look, this look. If we kind of put the hair back and put a you're gonna see a screenshot in 2 seconds. But I think that this would be the perfect. What's up, Scott? Scott on YouTube. What's up, man? Appreciate you being here. What are y'all talking about? We're while we end our segment real quick, we're talking about coaches who could play Coach Saban in a movie. I
think Dennis Quaid wins.
Yeah, and I think Dennis Quaid could be the guy as well. I thought I was sharing it. Huh. Let's see if I can share it one more time. Oh, there it is. Bring it to the screen. See? Can you see that? If they did some work,
yeah,
put him in a little sweater.
In a sweater, yeah.
Put a hat on him.
A sweater vest.
Kevin Costner, no exceptions.
No, I like Kevin Costner too.
I like Dennis Quaid. Ryan Reynolds. Tom Cruise.
No, guys.
No. Hey, and you know what? T hasn't seen Maverick.
Oh, they're gonna kill me for that one.
No, I wasn't.
No, I said the chat's gonna kill me for that.
The kids were
not
Andy
happy.
Garcia. That's not a bad one. Kyle, look up Will Patton. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Will Patton, actor. Oh, I know who Will Patton is. He's on I remember him from from Armageddon. Robert Downey Jr. Huh. Did you ever see what happened? Oh yeah, did we put the restaurant poll up?
Oh, hang on.
Blue Plate versus, I guess, City Cafe.
Sorry, I was doing Sean's thing.
You know what you could actually do? Because Waysider does a meet and 3.
Yeah, I've never had their lunch, which is crazy.
I went over there one time and had a catfish.
You brought me chicken pot pie from there one time. That was good.
And the thing is, they write it on a napkin.
Yeah.
Like the afternoon. Yeah.
Their menu is on a napkin. Yeah.
Okay, how about this, fam? Okay, so Dennis Quaid. All right. What would the title of Saban and what he did at Alabama be called? What would the title, like The Last Dance, like what would the documentary title be about Saban and what he did at Alabama? What do you think? Where Legends Are Made? That's not bad. What about
Where Legends Are Made? Yeah, that's.
What about Diamonds Are Forever?
Yeah. It's good.
Sponsored by Zales too. Right? Yeah, there's your.
No, by Tiffany's.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Crimson Dynasty. How about Crimson Diamonds? The GOAT. Tom Hanks can suck it. Did he pick?
Wait, what about Tom Hanks's Saban?
No, I don't like that. As the Tide Rolls, Dynasty. Trust the Process. Ooh, I like that. I like Trust the Process so far. The Standard. Oh, yeah, that's good. Titletown. Ooh, that's good too. Trust the Process.
It's like Legacies or something.
I'm gonna start that. Oh, Lord of the Rings.
I love that. That's it. That's my favorite. That one wins.
Lord of the Rings. Oh man, that's good. Man, you guys are.
That's funny.
No Hanks. Trust the Process. I like that one too, because Lord of the Rings is, it is like that's a movie title already. How about Rat Poison?
Yeah.
I'm trying. How about I was just gonna say this. I hate Losing, Crimson Dynasty, The Saban Menace.
Go Huskers. Nice.
He just slid in here with like a punch to the stomach.
Shit through a tin horn.
That's not bad as well.
What is that? Say Kirby's daddy as well.
Get your mind right. Bama, you suck. You know what's crazy? So the Huskers from Nebraska, their women's sports, like the support that they've been getting for their volleyball.
Are they good?
They just had a volleyball game outside, and they had 100,000 people go there.
Wow! Yeah. Oh, that's right. I heard about that.
Yes, yeah, it was really cool. And then like Nebraska fans, they love Nebraska. They want every single thing to be like, they want to be good so bad, and they are so bad. They honestly, they just haven't had the season that they've wanted to in so many years. And every year that Nebraska wants to be good, they just take a step back further and further and further. I like when college football wants Florida State to be good, but college football wants Notre Dame. The world, like the media, like writers want Notre Dame to be so good.
Oh yeah, those writers oh my god, they go crazy for a Notre Dame win.
They want Nebraska to be the same thing.
Notre Dame can lose 4 games and be in the top 25 still. They're the only team that can do that somehow.
Yeah. So, but the Red Sea, yeah, I've always wanted to check it out. I mean, it looks amazing. But it's just, I mean, they just haven't been able to do really anything, honestly. I thought, they'd be able to kind of turn the tide, I guess, but I don't know. Poor Nebraska. And the crazy thing was, with because they have a really big rival with like Colorado, they're right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything is built. It's just they got to win some games.
Yeah, they just got to
crown a crimson.
Do it.
Gods amongst men. I like it. Building Tuscaloosa. How about the factory? How about built by Bama?
I like that.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What did he always say?
Oh, what iron sharpens iron?
Yeah.
That was one of his.
How about savages want to play with savages?
Yeah. Stuff like that a lot.
How about this one? If you want to be the beast.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If you want to be the beast. The Bama standard. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. These are a lot of good ones. Yeah, I appreciate it, fam. The GOAT. Yeah, I like that one. The GOAT. After the Tide. Chasing the Bear. I think that would have been one for kind of broken headsets. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed off for greatness. Obsession. Oh, yeah. Driven. How about that one?
Driven.
The last. I don't know. Oh, how about that one? Make their ass quit.
I like that.
That's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I like that.
Do we have a couple Nebraska fans in here? Is there
we have one at least?
That's cool. That's fine. Driving Miss Terry.
Oh, I love that. That's funny.
That could be like a spin-off.
Yeah.
You know what I like? Okay, so I would like there to be a couple spin-offs. So you have like Lord of the Rings, or something like that, fourth quarter program. But you also have like Driving Miss Terry. That would be like kind of like a sub one. And then you could have something about Cedric.
Yeah.
Right? Like it would just call it Ced.
Sorry, Coach Sean just texted.
Yeah, is he good?
Let me just make sure. He said he's on his way.
All right, cool. And we got Coach Sean and Coach Jarek rolling through at 7, and then Coach Smooth Kitten cleanup on the back end. So we appreciate you guys joining us. She is Taylor, Miss T, Lady T. My name is Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. We appreciate you guys being with us. Taylor and I run the YouTube channel, and we appreciate you guys being a part of the product right here on Bama Football on YouTube and supporting us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So we appreciate you guys supporting us. And we have some really exciting things coming.
Yeah.
Spring football is coming up. We had some good conversations with some talents today.
Yeah.
I know you guys like ask about talents that we've had in the past. Like, the thing with like Will the Scout, sometimes things just don't work out like schedule wise.
Mm-hmm.
But he was great.
We tried our best to get him back. It just, didn't work out.
And maybe at another point in time,
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever. I mean, everybody's, schedules are different, and he did a really good job. But Merrill's been amazing. He's been one of our newer content creators.
And
then kind of our staples have been, Coach Sean Smook has really blossomed, continues to work on his craft. And Ty Hayes has been great. You see him all over. And, Jarek, I mean, all these guys do their job. So we appreciate you guys supporting us. Before we turn over the keys to hear Coach Sean and Jarek. You have, how do you say her name? Miss Winter. You have, Miss Winter, you have an amazing YouTube channel. In
Michaela Winter.
Yeah, in Husker Online.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So Sean Callahan is one of my boys. Sean Callahan, I helped him with his YouTube channel, and he has a gigantic YouTube channel. It's it's not a really large YouTube channel, but it's a really large site. They moved from Rivals to On3, so I used to be buddies with him when he was at Rivals, and then we moved over to On3 together. But he runs Husker Online, and they have a really good setup. They're doing a really great job. So, and I'm sure they have a YouTube channel that you can go to. But if you like to be over here in the SEC, that's cool with us too. We appreciate you guys. No, it's been a good show. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on. Usually on Fridays we switch it up sometimes. See if Ty.
Yeah, we haven't set the schedule for tomorrow yet.
Yeah, because Coach Sean, he can work in the morning. So
maybe we'll go a little later tomorrow, and I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll post the schedule for you guys to be here tomorrow, and then you have spring football, which will be starting March the 4th, and then I would think that I have my calendar printed out, and I think that the way that spring football is going to work is they're going to have spring football practice the 4th of March, and then I would assume they have a couple practices that week, maybe 3, and then they even have a practice on March 9th because I would suspect, that's a good one. We want Bama. And I would suspect that they have a bunch of recruits in town that first Saturday, which is March the 9th, before they go on to spring break, which will be March 11th through the 16th. So that's kind of where we're at from a scheduling standpoint. And then of course, March 20th, we get back, is Pro Day here at the University of Alabama, along with everything else you got going on, spring football practice. Oh, and you know what? Starts on the 26th is Pro Day. So you have Pro Day starting, or the NFL Combine. So you have like 10 guys that have, here for the NFL Combine. That'll be up in Lucas Oil Stadium. That's where the Combine takes place. And I don't know. I think a guy that can really showcase in the NFL Combine. We've had Dennis Quaid up for way too long. Can we change? Can we? Can we change him? Put one of those fourth quarter program photos up. We had him on for like 20 minutes. I think I got comfortable with him as like Saban.
I know. He kind of like almost looks like him now to me.
Yeah, and I think we got it looks like we got Coach Sean in the house.
I'm trying to find my share tab too.
Yeah,
just put this up for a second.
Yeah, Coach Sean, let me know when you're good, man. We'll bring you on. All right, Coach Sean. All right, we're bringing you in now, Coach Sean. All right, we'll go to Coach Sean. Coach, what's up, man? Coach's
what's up, Cal? What's going on? How you guys doing? We found the link. I was not in the wrong one this time, but I almost was. Man, how you guys doing?
Yeah, Coach, can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me okay, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Is that okay? Cool. All right. Well, it looks like we have Coach Jarek as well joining us. So you guys, please take care of Coach Sean and Coach Jarek. T, you want to say?
Good night, everyone. We appreciate you as always. Hope you have a great rest of the night and enjoy the rest of the guys.
Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll add Coach Jarek on now. You guys be good. Have a good evening and enjoy Coach Sean and Coach Jarek. And then batting cleanup tonight is Jay posted the 5 fan funders and it's not up there. So we'll update the super chat leaderboard and put his on there as well.
Get that.
Thank you, Jay. Sorry we missed that. My mistake. So we'll update that. You guys, we'll turn it over to Coach Jarek and Coach Sean, and we'll catch you guys next round right here on Bama Football on YouTube.
I see you guys. Coach Jay, what it is, my brother? How you feeling? How you doing?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. I had to freaking clean up some things on this freaking computer. I don't know.
Me too, bro. Me too. I was the same way, man.
It's that cyber attack, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Attack. We all trying to fix our connectivities.
I know, right? Everything was going kind of crazy. Who we got, Coach Jay? We got Chris from New Jersey in the house. Carla M. Bailey in the house. Wendy Six is in the house. John M. Coach Sean and Coach Jay. Facts. John M. Roll Tide 22. Got Nicole in the house. Flowtown is in the house. Jared, my hashtag king, is in the house. Feel me? AJS is in the house. Mickey Pate is in the house. The homie Adam Lamparello. That's my brother right there. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Me and Coach Jay love to see you guys. Wade's World is in here. Dr. 334 is in here. Janet Forsyth coming fresh off a birthday and an anniversary. Shout out to her. Love the new profile pic. I know, right, Coach Jay? Shout out to Kimberly Harmon. Shout out to Carla Bailey. What's up, Kimberly? What's up, Carla? Glad you guys in here. So glad. Me and Coach Jay both glad you guys are here. Kareem Hood 40. What's up, Kareem? How you doing, man? Hope everything going good with you, bro. Ephraim Davis is in here. OG Ephraim, as I like to call him. What's up with you, my friend? How you guys doing? IMAX 3D is in here. Justin Summerlin is in here. OG, another OG. Jay Townsend is in here. The homie Patriot Life is in here. What's up, Patriot? How you doing, man? Bruce Watson is in here. Ty Alexander. What's up, Ty? How you doing, fam? You good? Rodney Tuberville is in here. Stephen Craig is in here. My neighbor, Marquita, is in here. Roll Tide to you, Marquita. Hope your night is going well for you. Alexa's in here. K Mac is in here. Ahmad Beatty is in here. Shane Brown is in here. Goofball, the homie Goofball is in here. GTA 18 is in here. Coach Sean and Coach Jay. Roll back to you, GTA 18. Ronald Thompson, Josh Smith, my Georgia homie, James Richards, Stephen Angie. James. Shout out to James. Facts, man. Facts, Coach Jay. Andrew Glover's in here. AJS, Matt Farms, Angel Excellence, Jay Jackson, the homegirl Kimberly, Joseph, everybody in here, man. Thank you guys for tapping in. Sean Williams, what's up, my brother? How you feeling? Nicole Covington, what's up with you? How you feeling? Health and Wealth, the brother Health and Wealth, Nove J Speed, Caitlin Ingle. What's up, Caitlin? How you doing, Caitlin? Hope everything's going good with you, sweetie. Sweet Home Bama 24 is in here. The brother Lynn Shanifelt, former Tide baller, is in here. Love that, man. What's up, Lynn? Hope everything's going good for you, my brother. George in here. Bruce Watson is in here. Sean Wiley, Eddie Wesley. Who else we missed? We miss anybody? Jeff Robinson is in here. Ty Alexander. Moon Rocker. What's up, Moon Rocker? What's cracking, man? He up in here, Coach Jay. Emmanuel 2Gs is in here. Miss Kamal is in here. K Spray 1 is in here. Man, Patriot Life. Already setting it off, Coach Jay. Okay, $10 super chat from the brother Patriot Life. Shout out to the coaches. Roll down Tide. $10 super chat. I think we thank you. I can say Patriot Life from me and Coach Jay. Thank you. You want to grab that one, Coach Jay?
Yes, sir. Adam with the $20 super chat says, "Hey, Coach, DeBoer's offense is different and pretty complex. Do you think? Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I feel you, bro. Trust me.
Focus on which quarterback can best adjust to a system, or do you think he will adjust his system to fit the strengths of, say, Milroe?" I can tell you this: it will not be number 2.
Facts.
It'll be surely number 1.
Never has been. That's all right.
Yeah. Last year we had, Tommy Reese, he didn't even know what he wanted to do with his offense. He brought in a quarterback in Tyler Buckner to run the offense because they didn't believe in Jalen Milroe's ability. Well, you saw what happened. Nobody was able to run that offense to perfection. Eventually, he had to cater that offense towards Jalen Milroe's skill set, had to adapt the offense towards that way as well. Luke Phillips, I see you, brother. I see you with the $20 super chat. We're going to get to you in a minute. But yeah, this is we're not going to fit the offense based off of Jalen Milroe, because I think, first of all, I think the offense already fits Milroe in a way where he can step in there, and I think he can, he has some familiarity. They love to run like a lot of zone read, a lot of passes compared to what we saw from Time Reese, especially when it comes to those short to intermediate routes. It's not complex route concepts. It's very easy route concepts, a lot of bubble screens. A lot of short, quick in routes, quick out routes, very, very short, but not, again, it's not complex, receiving concepts at all. It's pretty easy. It's meant for the receiver to do all. It's meant for the receiver pretty much yards after the catch for them to really excel. That's why Jalen McMillan was the best slot receiver arguably in college football the last couple of years. And well, he was hurt this year, but when he came back, you saw why he was able to be productive. You saw why Jalen Polkinaway was able to go off, especially while yards after the catch. This is an offense that's predicated towards each and every single, each receiver's skill set. If you want to be purely a boundary receiver that's more really good for contested catching, like Roma Dunze, this offense is suited for you. If you're more of a Jalen McMillan type of specialist, where you're more of a yak guy when it comes to screens and a lot of kind of those short intermediate, kind of those Debo concepts, right? A lot of reverses, pre-snap motion, stuff like that. That Kendrick Law sort of role, he can do that. If you want kind of more, again, a Jalen Polk or a Bernard type role, there's roles for all these other receivers. And I think the last time we had an offense that was predicated off focusing on receiver skill set was Mike Loxley. It was rocking with Steve Sarkisian, right? You had Jalen Waddle, Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, different receivers, all elite in their own rights, but they were different. They all had certain packages that these guys were able to excel at, especially when it comes to two of them based off that RPO-based offense that they ran. It was meant for guys like Devontae Smith, Henry Ruggs to just excel at. But Jalen Waddle was a different breed. You can use him on those deep crossers, those type of route concepts. So this is an offense that's predicated towards all that. And Jalen Merrill is going to have to figure it out. I'll tell you that. He's going to have to figure it out. This will not be an offense that's going to be that is going to be adjusted off of him. He's going to have to learn real quickly how to figure out what this offense is all about. How can I get the ball to these receivers, and how can I be efficient and overall step up my game as a quarterback?
All facts, Coach Jay. All great points and great facts. Shout out to Luke Phillips, man. Thank you, Luke, for that $20 super chat. We really appreciate you for that, man. Thank you more than you know, man. The whole staff, thank you. I promise you that. Shout out to Juvie86, K-Spray1, LaQuasia Gordon, Marvel Waffle House, Jag, and Ebony Carter. Shout out to the Carter whole entire Carter family. Juvie86, $2 super chat. Roll Tide to you, my brother. Thank you for that. We really, really, really appreciate you guys. All facts. Jay Towns with the $5 super chat. Why does everyone keep asking about the quarterbacks? Milroe would be the quarterback. Milroe is intelligent and talented. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All facts, man. All great points. We thank you guys more than you know for those super chats. We got one more. Bruce Watson. Bruce Watson. Shout out to Bruce. Roll Tide chat. Ready for some Bama football. Hey, Bruce, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. We really, really, really appreciate you for that, man. Zach Mathers, man. I had to do my research on Zach. You good? I had to do my research on Zach, man, and I read where Zach most recently was Stanford's assistant athletics director for sports performance, and was a key cog on Chris Hatcher's Bulldog staff. I read where he accepted a role here in the strength and conditioning sports performance department at Alabama. So that's one of these new age type positions where they do all these new age things with these kids, and you know, Coach David Ballou and the stuff he's doing, Coach Jay, is really, really, really high precision, high performance, a lot of agility things. I've been in that facility and I've seen a lot of different things they do, man, where they got this big ass board where and it's almost like something you do at Dave and Buster's, man. No lie, it is. They got this big screen and the green light will come on and you got to hit the green light. This light will come on. You got to hit that one. You got to hit it. As soon as the light come on, you got to hit them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's what reflexes. That's
reflexes.
Exercise.
Yeah, hand-eye coordination, things of that nature, reflexes. So they do a lot of stuff, man. And Coach Jay can tell you, they do a lot of things that are cutting edge, if you will, implementing information, data into a tangible result, if you will. In addition to his direct work with Sanford, this dude was in charge of something called Project Samson. It's a methodology for that program that was implementing results from data testing, all these different things that they do to test stuff. And I was like, okay, so this dude is David Ballou Jr. pretty much, right? And the Dr. number one goal, Dr. Matt Rea, and the number one goal was to get bigger, faster, stronger. So to have that young man on this staff, to add to Coach Ballou, and to do those things, Coach Jay, I think it's going to help us. What do you think?
No, it's very interesting. I mean, like I said, it's last time I played football, 2019, dude, was my last time doing it. But even I guess like I am pretty close to playing around the new age guys, and I can tell you, I've never been around crap like this before in my life, ever.
Facts.
I've never seen anything like it. It's ridiculous. Pretty much what we did for strength and conditioning was, here's a pair of weights, get on the squat rack. Yeah, that's it. You get on the squat rack, you get on the bench press, you get on the you get on the little hamstring machine. For the most part, that's all you got. You're not doing anything else. You get hurt, you jump in that. You know what I'm talking about, that big barrel, and you got to have the ice.
Oh yeah,
put that joint in there, and then you got to sit in there. We didn't even get the tub. We didn't even get the tub. We got a barrel. That's all we had, man. Like it's like these kids, man, nowadays, like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what they're getting. And I mean, it's all about science. It's all about analytics. It's all about data. If you specialize in, if you are a mathematician, I mean, for the most part, you have, you got to be great in the science department. You got to be a mathematician. It's all about data. It's all about statistics. Analytics. This is the new age for strength and conditioning. Like I said, I'm young and I still don't understand this crap. I don't understand it. I don't even care about it. I just want to lift my weights. That's all I wanted to do: lift weights, train, and like I said, I'm still am a gym rat, but it's great for the kids. It's overall, it's great for the program. And I remember, I think during the COVID season, when we hired Blue and we hired Dr. Matt Ray, I remember a lot of people were pissed off because Scott Cochran, he had left to go to Georgia to be the special teams coordinator. Yeah. And Scott Cochran, he is old school. Scott Cochran was the motivator. He was the guy that was he was that extra coach in the locker room that was telling people off. He had everybody's respect. But in the weight room wise, man, he was pushing dudes hard. Unbelievably hard. I mean, he was there was a certain type of a certain type of energy being around him. Like, you felt like this was the Saban for the strength and conditioning program, especially during the winter program or the fourth quarter program. Like, it was, one of the biggest reasons why the fourth quarter program, when we were the first university to throw up the fours, by the way,
that's a fact.
That's all Scott Cochran. He did all that. So, for us to go from that to Dr. Matt Rea and David Bolu, who we got these guys from IMG Academy was Matt Rea, and then Bolu came for Indiana. But just this whole turn of analytics and science, like it's working wonders. It's working wonders. It's less injuries. It's overall less injuries, less stress on the body. And it's crazy because, you take a tour of NFL stadiums. Like, I took a tour of the Cleveland Browns strength and conditioning and their weight room program. I took a tour, of course, the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills have they're considered having one of the best weight room facilities in the NFL. And Bama's and their entire process, it doesn't even come close to Alabama. I always keep saying, guys, Alabama, if it's not number one, it's definitely top 3 on planet Earth,
top 3
in terms of their strength and conditioning and their overall medical field and science program. It's not even close. Some professional teams around the world would kill to have that the resources that Alabama has, and to get another guy in Zach Mathers, who specializes in that department, one of the top guys in the country in that. It just adds on to another really, really good staff that that Kalen DeBoer already has.
Shout out to Travelpreneur Sportscast, man. My brother, home team right there. Shout out to you, bro. I'll say this, man. I've been in that facility several times. They got that zero gravity treadmill, that the benches now that measure body fat and heart rate and all that kind of stuff.
What is that?
Yeah, they push you to the brink, man. They when you feel like you can't keep going, they still push you. Jay Jackson, shout out to Jay Jackson, just showing love. Keep dropping Jews, fellas. Roll MF and Tide. $10 super chat from the brother Jay Jackson. Jay, we appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much for that, man. Much, much, much appreciated, man. Thank you, and roll Tide to you and your family. I'll say this, man. I read where he said Scott Cochran was behind. Listen, man. And I'm an old school dude. Them my days right there, bro. I'll never hate on Scott Cochran, ever. I don't care what he behind, whatever. That dude is a real hardcore strength and conditioning dude. And I don't blame anything on Scott Cochran because they blame the MCL injuries, ACL injuries on him. Well, we had just as many after he left. Jace got hurt, Roydell got hurt. If you remember a year before that, what was the outside linebacker? Chris Allen tore his. So we still had hella ACL injuries. So it wasn't Scott Cochran. Scott Cochran is a hell of an offensive, a team strength and conditioning guy. Now, he's not sports science and all of that stuff. He just Brock Lesnar, pick up the tree stump and let's just work with that type guy. And I'll never hate on that because at the end of the day, that brings physicality. And if you want the truth, if you want the real truth, right? Georgia was a more physical team. The years we had Bryce, Georgia was a more physical team than we were. We were finesse like hell, right? Georgia was a more physical, and they wasn't better, I don't believe, if they faced us one-on-one outside when we had our JMO and Mechie. But physicality, we didn't really have too much of that those years. That's just straight up truth. You know what I mean? That's the honest truth. So I'll never hate on Scott Cochran, bro. We won most of our championships under that guy. And I'll say it since he left, we hadn't won that many championships. That's all I can tell you.
We have one championship since
exactly. Shout out Facts, Coach J. Shout out to the cutting edge and all that stuff. But all I know is the belt, the ass stuff, we ain't won but one time since he left. That's all I can tell you. You know, say what you want. But you know, shout out to James Richards, man. Shout out to you, man. I love Scott Cochran. I love him, man. The guy just wanted the on-field spot, so he wanted to pursue that. Scott Cochran has something that you can't teach, man. I've been around that guy a couple of times. He relates to people. He one of them guys that's approachable. You know, some of these coaches, if you go up to them, they act funny, like they don't want to talk to people. Trust me, they do. Some of these coaches got egos. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. Scott Cochran is not one of them. You can approach that guy in Walmart. What's up, Scott? Oh, what's up, man? He'll talk to you. You know what I mean? He's just a regular guy. You know what I mean? I'll never, ever, ever hate on Scott Cochran because he was one of my favorites. He know what he's doing, right? And I wouldn't be mad if they brought him back sometime, right?
He was also that recruiter, man. He was that recruiter.
Yeah, man.
He was that dude that you can easily, I mean, he was your strength and conditioning coach, and you can just send him out, send him all over the place, and kids could relate. I mean, kids wanted to, I mean, they wanted, I remember there was, I forgot who, there was a couple kids out there, 3-star kids, but they didn't want to, they specifically wanted to play for Bama for Cochran, not for Saban.
Cochran.
They wanted to be a part of the program because of Scott Cochran. Like he was going into he was going into other high school teams' weight room facilities, and he was, you know, he was just in there, you know, acting like he was their strength and conditioning coach, and players loved it. Players wanted to be a part of it, you know, because they wanted to get pushed. They wanted to get, you know, if I'm with this dude, imagine what my weight and what my size would be, how fast I could run. Because, you know, Cochran was he doesn't even get this much credit. He was probably one of the best strength and conditioning coaches in terms of combine and pro day preparation.
Yeah.
He got dudes into shape, whether it was putting on muscle, whether it was putting on just extra weight, whether it was losing weight, whether it was getting ready for the 40 and some of the other certain drills. He was one of the best in the business in terms of off-season preparation for a lot of the veteran players, and kids wanted to do that. And so that's rare, super rare for that type of coach to have that much recognition just as much as your head coach does. And then there's Kirby Smart, who of course just, you know, he's up there with Scott Cochran. Like it's just, man, that was the golden age, man, of just high profile names that everybody wanted to play for.
Yep. And I'll finish with this. Say what you want about Scott Cochran, but I know a dude named Jonathan Allen that came in here. He was overweight. You know what I mean? He was an inside player only. He couldn't move. He left Alabama as a first-round pick, about 295, could move, could jump over people, and he's still a Pro Bowler right now. Dude named Deron Payne came in here. It was a fat little kid, couldn't move, wasn't very strong, right? Scott Cochran turned that boy into a machine, and he's still a Pro Bowler on the same team as Jonathan right now. All I know is Quentin Williams came in here at about 268 pounds. They didn't know whether to play him at the outside or the inside. 3, 5, 6. They didn't know where to play him at. Quentin got up to about 295 and was an absolute machine at that nose, right? And finally, Dalvin Tomlinson came here. He was an out-of-shape little fat kid that was a wrestler, right? He ended up being a machine because of Scott Cochran. So that's all I can tell you. The truth is in the details. Eli Gold. Now, here's the thing about Eli, man. I've been seeing everybody, all these different opinions and people talking about all this stuff. This is just my humble opinion. I'm going to let Coach J get his. I don't like how we did Eli. I don't give a damn how old he is or if he's senile. If I got to watch Game Day with Lee Corso stuttering up there, then you could have did my man Eli a little better. You know, to tell Eli he wasn't the standard no more. Okay, cool. He getting older. He may have lost a step. Cool. Shout out to Cynthia Middleton, our homegirl Cynthia Middleton. Cynthia. Yes, thank you, Coach J. Just pulling up and wanted to say good evening, Coach Sean and Coach J. Roll Tide, our friend Cynthia. She always do an awesome job in here with us, man. Thank you, Cynthia. Roll Tide to you and your family. So for me, I understand if you got to move on. That's no problem. You know, life goes on. We all gonna get old at some point in time. We all gonna have to go into something different in our lives, right? But you could have did him a better way. The man got 40 years in this business, right? I read where he said he went to a meeting The indication was he was going to be given, the university was ready to make a change. He said he offered a compromise. Okay, cool. Can I just have one last year to kind of go on my joy ride? They told him, nah, respectfully, they declined. You got to go, pretty much. And I didn't really like that, man, because Eli has been a staple for the University of Alabama. I don't care what the details are. I don't give a damn. The point is that guy has been a staple in the University of Alabama. A lot of alumni love that guy. And if it's going to be his last year, you owe it to him to say, okay, Eli, this is it, right? You should have told him last year, this is it, Eli, right? Give him the respect that he's earned of letting him know this is it. This guy has been at Bama when Bama sucked, right? This guy has been at Bama when we've been the best. His voice has been the voice of Alabama football for just about long as I've been living. He deserved better than that, bro. I don't care about none of the other stuff. He deserved better than that, man. You can't take our pillars and just throw them away just because it's a new day. We understand change, but see, that's the problem with these young folks, right? They won't change so much, right? When sometimes you should sit back. My mama used to tell me this: give your ears the same chance you give your mouth. That's what she used to tell me. I used to want to talk. My mama, she's like, no. Wait. Give your ears the same chance you give your mouth. That's why you got two of them and one of them, right? You don't treat people like that, bro. That man has been a staple here, right? Longer than most of some of these people been living, right? You gotta, if this is gonna be his swan song, okay, Eli, we'd like to move in another direction, right? You get a little, Eli probably would have understood. You're right. I come back from my sickness and I have lost a step or two, right? Give him the respect of having at least 1 year, say bye to everybody, and let him go off into the sunset, right? You just don't tell a man, pull the rug out from under him. You ain't standing no more. Get your ass out. No, you don't do him like that, bro. That's just my humble opinion, though. What about you, Coach Jay?
And what standard?
What, yeah, exactly.
Like what are we doing here? Like this is insane. Like Eli Gold, I mean, he's been doing broadcasting for 36 years. He's been doing live radio calls and broadcast for 36 years. Like we're talking about one of the most legendary voices for radio when it comes to sports, not just in college football, but in sports in general.
Facts, Jarvis.
Yep. Like this is it's like you kick him out to the curb because he's not living up to the standard.
Yeah,
like what are we talking about here?
Yeah,
like what standard? What are you trying to say? Because before Eli Gold, and like I said, I'm too young. I'm too young for this. Maybe you guys can tell me. But was there a better voice?
Stabler? No, he was not. Cuz used to be Scully at the games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
We're acting like he follows a long line of traditional voice of radio callers. Like it's just Hall of Fame. Like Nick Saban came before him or something. Like the Nick Saban of radio calling came before him. Like Rick, I don't know if you know Rick Jarnett. Like Rick Jarnett with his legendary Mayday, which is still being like heard around to this day. He was doing it. Like this is insane, guys. Like I said, we roll with Alabama. We roll with the Tide, but we call it what it is, man. This is
what it is.
This is absolute bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The fact that Eli Gold is being kicked. You're kicked. You fired him all because he's not living up to the standard. All because he's not. He's getting older, which, well, duh. I mean, he's been doing it for 36 years. He's going to lose a step eventually. But no, what they should have done for him is you have him do a farewell tour.
Yeah.
Just have him do a farewell tour. This is his last year. He doesn't, I mean, this is his last season. He doesn't even have to do all the games. He can do a few games here and there. Or, he can do a few games here and there, right? Because, his health does matter. So, but he can call the important games. He can do the Iron Bowl one last time, especially because it's going to be in Tuscaloosa. The fact that he's never going to do a radio call again is insane to me. And I don't know. I don't know, because I don't see anyone who's better than him. I don't see anyone who's going to match that intensity. That's why I think the whole standard crap confuses me. because Eli Gold is the standard when it comes to Alabama football. When it comes to Alabama football and radio, he is the standard. He is respected by everybody in the Alabama media industry, in the journalism field. He's respected by everybody in the communication field. I don't understand it. I don't get it, but I don't know. It is what it is, man. Like you're like that just sucks. One of the most legendary voices in all of sports has pretty much been kicked out the curb. I can't name one dude that has been calling their team for 2 decades, maybe even 3 decades, and got kicked off the curb. Rick Jarnett, who died 2 years later, had a fair world tour and called 82 games for the Buffalo Sabres, all 82 games. And he's been doing it for 4 decades. And they didn't do him like what they did with Eli Gold. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But it is what it is, man. I think that we've seen some people's true colors, and it is what it is. It's sad. It's sad. Very, very sad.
All facts, brother. All facts. I'm gonna put these comments on the board real quick. Jay Townsend said, there were many days that I watched Alabama replays just to hear Eli say touchdown Alabama. And this is one of my favorites right here, because this is how I feel right here. Patriot Life said he deserved to do it on his own terms. And shout out to my brother Jared. Jared said he agreed with us, but he was offered a compromise. And I feel you, Jared. I feel you, bro. Right. But I'm just saying, regardless of what they offered him, it shouldn't be below the standard. It shouldn't be below whatever you would offer him on a daily basis. Let him go out on his own terms. Pre-warn him, we got love for you, but we want to go in another direction, and give him his final year at Alabama to let everybody know, to let everybody enjoy him. Right? You should have did that, man. You shouldn't have. We already going through changes without Coach Saban, right? Coach Saban is gone. You don't want to just pull the rug out from under Eli, man, a pillar like that, man. You just don't want to do that, because you're going to turn a lot of important Bama people off. You just don't want to do that. And they, whoever made that decision, I just think, just my humble opinion and Coach Jay's humble opinion, I just feel like it was the wrong decision of how they done it. That's all. What you think, Coach Jay?
No, I agree. I mean, they should. I mean, he doesn't even have to call every game this season.
Facts.
He can call like maybe 2 or 3 games. Make sure he calls an Iron Bowl game, because that is the game he has to call. But you make sure that he calls a few games here and there. You make him share duties potentially. But I mean, you make him do a fair war tour. Every legendary announcer that I can imagine has always had a fair war tour. They didn't just get kicked out. They didn't basically just get kicked out the curb and just get offered a compromise. They simply announced, this is the anniversary. They showed there was a billboard, and they showed like an entire cinematic whole thing of this person called with their most legendary play calls. They just did a tour. That's all they did for every legendary announcer that was about to go. And this is the first one that I can imagine. I'm thinking from all sports, from Real Madrid to Barcelona to the Buffalo Sabres to the New York Yankees. I forgot the guy's name is that called Derek Jeter. One of his last calls was to Derek Jeter. Did it for over 4 decades. Every single legendary announcer that I can think off the top of my head they're not getting treated like the way Eli Gold is. They didn't just get kicked off the curb. You give that man a fair war tour, and then if you want to offer the compromise, then you can do that then after that. But you give him that fair war tour.
Nicole says people wouldn't want him gone until he passed away. Y'all have to be real. The man was not going to leave. I feel you, Nicole. I'm right there with you. But I'm saying, if you give him the opportunity and let him know beforehand, Eli, this is going to be your last year. You got whoever his bosses is, the AD, whoever. If you let him know this is it, because Eli was honest with himself. He knew he said it in his interview. I know I've lost a step or 2 or 3. That's what he said, exact words. So I think he realized, I'm getting older. I'm not going to be able to do this, right? You at least want to give him the respect of going out on his own terms. At least give me the fan of saying goodbye to the dude that I've heard call Alabama games all my life. At least give the fan an opportunity to say, thank you, man. Goodbye. We appreciate
one
you.
Game. Just
one.
Something, one and just says, you know what, this and have a tribute. Go to the game. He can do the spring game and just have a tribute like you do something for him instead of just kicking him basically to the curb.
Yeah, we could have did better though. Coach Saban. I seen what Coach Saban Coach Saban's getting fired up already, man. And see, this is Coach Saban's lane now. This is Coach Saban's lane now, bro. And I think the powers that be want to put Saban in the front of everybody so he can be the face of what we all been talking about, what's going on in college football right now. I think Coach Saban is you just never know what these guys have talked to him about prior to retiring, post-retirement. Coach Saban already said, he said, what we have now is not college football. He said, you hear somebody use the word student athlete. He said, that doesn't exist. That's the words of the GOAT in his interview he done, right? He's putting it out there that what we have right now is not college football. He said that he's frustrated because what you have now isn't, and this is something the coaches have been saying on this very show. I know I've preached it several times. Coach Saban says what you have now isn't name, image, and likeness. He said a collective that's paying kids pre-NIL is not NIL, has nothing to do with name, image, likeness, right? He said just like an NFL player has a contract or a coach has a contract, something in place so you don't have all this rating of rosters, mass movements, coaches leaving, and mass hysteria going on in season and to the public out of the season, right? Stuff going on in season that the coaches see. We don't see it to the end of the season. Caden Proctor, right? So that's what he's saying. What you think, Coach Jay?
Yes, yeah, it's true. I'm not shocked by it. I mean, I mean, how many times have we come up and talked about it? And it is what it is. You know, Saban is going to do his best. This is going to be a new fight. This is going to be a new challenge. Because now he gets to focus. He's been talking about this for a while. He's been warning college football about this direction. He's been getting nothing but hate. I remember the whole Deion Sanders controversy when he made statements. He got a ton of criticism. Now we look 3 to 4. Now we look 2 years later, and all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh, well, Saban was kind of right about it." Like, well, duh.
That's a fact.
I mean, the dude's been around for a long time. He understands the process. He understands kind of I call it the underground of college football, where even before NIL, that stuff was going on. Every university was doing for years. So it's just Nick Saban's right. It's a wildfire, and the NCAA can't do anything about it because they're weak. They're very, very weak, and they have no solution how to handle this sort of situation. They don't have that much power compared to handling these other conferences. And unfortunately for these college towns or these other kind of universities, the boosters and boosters, etc., it's a free for all. And what people are doing right now is I'm sorry, not people, but what pretty much these universities are doing is that they're borderline. They're kind of on the border between breaking the rule and not breaking the rule. They're finding workarounds around it. Where because he's right, it's not NIL, right? Offering land, Texas A&M is not NIL.
That is crazy.
That's not NIL at all. Think about this for a second. They were offering land, acres of land. That's not. What does that have to do with name, image, and likeness?
Nothing. Right.
It has nothing to do with name, image, and likeness. You got, it's ridiculous. You have, you got boosters. This is the funniest thing. I'm not going to mention the university. I mean, I know a day, but I'm not going to mention any more universities. But you have literal millionaires settling down in college towns to open up businesses and endorsing the student athlete to that particular business and offering them hundreds of thousands of dollars. They have no interest at all. Oh, yeah. They have no interest at all in that town. They went there, but they have no interest in it. But to help out, they will simply open up shop or open up whatever sort of business they have possible, or maybe continuing a chain, and they will get that athlete, endorse that athlete using their name, image, and likeness, and then simply dip out. This is what we're coming down to, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're doing. And it's unfortunate. It's a shame. But Nick Saban, good luck. That's all I gotta say for Nick Saban. Good luck, because he is going to endorse. He's going to do whatever it takes to stop madness like this. But this is a fight that's even harder pre-NIL, because now everything's open up on the window, out the window, and the NCAA is powerless. There's nothing they can do, at least right now, and it's probably not going to take until like another decade until actual restrictions are in place to stop this madness.
Man, that's great land. Golly, bro.
Acres of land.
Hey, bro, listen. I told the chat all the time, man, when NIL first came out, me and 4 other guys was tasked to read about it as much as we possibly could. We had somebody, this guy from the NCAA, to show us the differences in the past rules and the present rules. And we had to explain this to all the parents. So I'm pretty well versed in this NIL and how it's supposed to go, right? As opposed to how it's going. I got several kids right now who got Bama offers, Auburn offers. Shout out to Tarek. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zane, shout out to Zach, shout out to Charlie. All these kids, man, who you know, I've either came across them in 7-on-7, or either they dads go to church with us, or just all these different kids, man. And this is what I'm telling you right now, man. Oh, shout out to Julius. I won't forget him. This is what I'll say, guys. It's just like Coach Jay just said. I can't say it no better. NIL, name, image, likeness, NIL, is supposed to be through the university, right? If Jarek was a young man, all right, Jarek, here's the thing. You sign with Bama, this is what we're going to offer you. You get your jersey sales, you get 40% of every jersey sale with your name. We got a couple of endorsements we want you to do. We got Cash App over here. They're going to give you about $100K if you put your name on it. You know, we got this and that and Milo's tea and all these different things for you when you come to Alabama, but you have to sign with the university first. All we ask you to do is put that crimson jersey on. That's all we want you to do. We don't need your money. We want the publicity. When you're going to the pros and making your millions, all we need is the pub. That's all we want, right? That jersey will stand. We want you to wear that on your commercials. That's all we need. You go through the school, you make money off your face, off your name, and off anything that looks like your face, right? That's how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to be, all right, Coach Jay, I'm going to give you $500K, but you can't go to Alabama. You got to come to Miami. You got to come here, right? I know you was going to sign with Alabama, but they're only going to give you a endorsement package when you get there of about $150K, right? We're going to give you $500K, but don't sign with them. You got to come and commit to us this week. This is what's been happening. Land and it's crazy. It's crazy. So what that's doing is taking kids who would preemptively be going here, Caleb Downs, getting a payday to go here. And the fact that it's happening on the damn roster while kids are in college is asinine, straight asinine. And if you don't stop this now, it's going to be mass hysteria, right? I've been on record of saying you may not have all the rules, Coach Jay, but you're going to have some parameters put in place this summer. You watch. I guarantee you this summer, it's going to be something put in place for this stuff right here. What you think?
Yeah. I mean, if there's any, something's got to happen fast. Something's got to happen fast. And you know what? I think that I always kind of go back to the Quinn Ewers situation. This is no Texas. This is more Ohio State. Remember Ohio State? Because Quinn Ewers, he was going to stay for his senior season, but the reason why he left a year early was because of NIL, right? Because Ohio State offered him, it was a $2 million NIL deal. I think it was one car dealership that was offering him a lot of money. Now, Quinn Ewers, when he transferred to Texas, he got none of it. He got none of the money because he was, if he would have stayed, he would have got the money. But at the time, he was the richest player in terms of NIL. And the only reason why he left high school early, a year early when he was supposed to stay, was because of the money. And you can't do that. Like, this is kind of one of the things, guys. You cannot offer, and you can't do that. You can't do. you cannot do that. You have to that person has to be active. And Coach Sean, you can correct me if I'm wrong about this. Doesn't the athlete, he has to be enrolled in order for him to be offered that type of stuff?
That's a fact.
You cannot offer that kid when he's in height. You can't do that. That's not that's against the rules. But guess what? The NCAA is not doing crap about it. Now all of a sudden you see a bunch of, I have never in my life seen as many high school recruits pull up in Lamborghinis, pull up in McLarens, pull up in G-Wagons, pulling up in Audi R8s, GTR R35s, and S2000 and S2000s, and like they're pulling up in all these exotic and foreign cars. I saw a freaking GTR R30. What the hell is an R34 doing in the United States? And for anyone who's a car guy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've ever seen Fast and Furious with Paul Walker, you know exactly what car I'm talking about. What the hell is a high school recruit? How do you get a $400,000 car from Japan transported to the United States?
Crazy.
It's come on, man. Like what? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. What the hell is going on? But it is what it is. You know, Saban, this is a long fight for Saban. But and Sean, you know about this.
Yeah.
The 7th and 8th graders.
Yeah. Already.
They're getting offered money.
Yep. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's insane what's going on right now, man. It's a free for all. It is. It's a free for all.
2 Blitz says Alabama fans still mourning over the Caleb Downs loss. I don't know what you mean, 2 Blitz. I don't think we mourn over anybody. The truth is in the details. Maybe you look at it as mourning because that's what you feel like we should do, you know, but we don't mourn at Alabama. We put belt to ass. We don't give a damn about no damn mourning. We put belt to ass over here, right? When I say what I say, I'm telling you the truth. Now, you can take that as mourning if you like, right? That young man has left Alabama. I wish him none but love, but that don't mean I'm going to tell a lie about it. So, roll tide to you. But Caleb Odom. Here's the thing with Caleb Odom. I did a really, really good film study on this kid. And, you know, this is my thing. Just me, but it's just my humble opinion. This does not make me right. What up, Jarvis? My boy Jarvis, what's going on?
Jarvis.
Yeah, I like to call him Jarvis. What's up, Jarvis? So here's the thing, man. I never thought he was a tight end, right? He's 6'6", 215. He possibly can grow into a tight end and can be used as a tight end, but he's not a blocker by any stretch of the imagination. When you watch his film, all he played was X. He didn't play inline tight end at all. Never, not one time. I never, not one time, seen him playing the Y at all, ever. I seen him playing the X, right? I seen him. He's out there playing a wide receiver. He's running sluggo routes, slant and go routes. You know what I mean? He climbs the ladder perfectly. He's got good hands. He push off a lot. And I left a comment saying they'll call that in college. In college football, they'll call that, right? Especially if you're not a big star. They'll call that in college. He's pushing off a lot. So I never thought Caleb was a tight end. I thought he was just a big wide receiver. The way that he was used in high school, he was only like 215. Really, really, really basketball player-ish, right? So, and we all know, and I don't know about Caleb DeBoer's offense, but I know playing tight end at the next level, he's gonna have to block at some point in times, right? I prefer him at wide receiver, right? I think he's he's fast enough, he's technical enough. I mean, this kid run a slant, boom, turn into a slant and go like he's a wide receiver. So I'd much rather have him just a big wide receiver. I don't think he's physical enough to play in line right now, right? He's very, very light, 215, but he could be a dominant wide receiver. He's good enough to me to be a wide receiver. What you think, Coach Jay?
Well, yeah, one thing I noticed while kind of watching some of his high school tape is that he's very quick off the line. He does have some really, really quick footwork from a big man. That's why I was excited for him to play wide, because I'm like, you know what, he's not. Cause I think he has a basketball background, if I believe. But one thing, he's kind of more like Dalton Kincaid a little bit. He's kind of like Kincaid, Kyle Pitts, Evan Ingram, sort of player. well, Darren Waller, that's another kind of one where they're not true wise. They're just not. They're not true wise. But they're big slot receivers. They're big receivers that can play in the slot. They can play out wide. Johnny Wilson was kind of another one of those players this year where they wanted him. Well, he actually played a little bit of wide, but primarily played his game in the slot. But can play out wide. But this kid is, again, way quicker than Johnny. I think even at his frame, I think he's more physical than Johnny Wilson is. That may sound asinine, but I think he is more physical. I think at this point, because Johnny was more like when he was at Calabasas playing with Jermaine Burton, he was a high contested catcher, high point type of dude, but he wasn't as quick. And I think especially like one of his biggest weaknesses was that if you can just jam him up, you can stuff him in a locker. And he still has some issues with that still to this day playing at Florida State. Yeah. Steve Smith actually made a joke about that, but that's for another day. It was actually a really funny joke about him. But no, Caleb, I think it's interesting about him because I think he can get to 225. I think you can add some weight to him. I think his frame is a little bit small on the small end, but he can get to 225. I think he can pack that weight easily without not losing a lot. I love his footwork, love his quickness, and it will be very interesting because I think at his size with his quickness, and I think his speed is going to shock a lot of people. His route tree is also pretty extensive. He has a pretty extensive route tree from what he done in high school. So this is not going to be a kid where he simply excelled in 2-3 routes. This is a kid that has a lot of knowledge. That's what a lot of these camps, these elite camps, these 7-on-7 camps. That helps. Yeah. A lot of these kids here and there, and it's gonna Caleb. He's one of the most interesting players, I think, for this entire process. Only because I think a lot of people had him regarded as that maybe breakout kid that can play that Irv Smith type player. Well, now that he's going to be playing as a receiver, well, he's the biggest receiver on the team now, and so what's going to be his role? Are you going to primarily play him in the slot? Are you going to can he play out wide? It's going to be interesting to see what his role is going to be in this offense. But Roma Dunze was a big physical outside type guy, and look how they used him. Maybe Caleb Odom could be that type of player for this team.
I agree totally, Coach Jay. Jay Townsend says, Coach Sean, please pay attention to Jared's comment. I agree with him. Jared, put it in the comment again, whatever you said, Jared. I missed it, and I can't find it going back. To finish up on Caleb Odom real quick, I agree. Kyle Pitts was 247 pounds, dominated college football. But if you look, he's struggling in the league right now. He's not physical. He'll kill you on defenses that play him like that. Very not physical at all. Won't block. You know what I mean? Sort of one dimensional. All he can do is, you know what I mean? That's why I say in college, you really have to round your game playing that wide, or sir. You'll stick out like a sore thumb. That's what makes Travis Kelce so good. This kid, he'll pancake you and he'll beat you on a 9 route. I mean, it's crazy. Undefeated. Chat talk real quick. What you guys talking about? What you got, Coach Jay? I want to see what Jared was talking about.
That's what I'm trying to look for. I'm trying to look for the comment.
Can't see it. Jared, whatever you said, put it in the comments again, if you will, if you don't mind. I missed it. Jay was telling us you had a good comment. He agreed with you. I was just trying to see what you said. Put it in again, or at least speak on what you were saying. I see even Patriot Life agree with it. Coach Smook, if you're in the back, can you move this banner right here? This 500 thumbs, if you can. I'm not sure if you're back there or not. Oh, yeah, I see you. If you on the wheels of steel, Taylor might be on the wheels of steel. I'm not sure. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very, very, very. Is that Jared?
Who the hell is eating sugar bacon?
Sugar bacon. Wait. Stop the poll presses. Did you just say sugar bacon?
Sugar bacon. Sugar. I can't even say the word. Sugar bacon.
Sugar bacon. Oh my God, y'all teaching me something with this wheels of steel. You know about that, Smoot?
That's where you came from. That's your neck of the woods. Sugar bacon?
No, we don't do no sugar bacon. I don't know what the hell that is. That's like saying That's like saying fruity peanut butter. No, absolutely not. I don't know about no Smook. You know what I'm talking about? Smook. Now you know damn well we don't know about no sugar bacon. That's two ends of the spectrum, man. You know, sugar bacon? No. Hold on, we got to find who's talking about some damn sugar bacon. Hey, James Richards, I'm right there with you. Sugar bacon. Who said something about some sugar bacon? That's like fruity peanut butter, man. You can't have no sugar bacon. That defeats the whole purpose, guys. Now, if you say salty bacon, okay, yeah. Country Life said he eats sugar bacon. Country Life. Nicole said somebody named Country Life said he eats sugar bacon. You know what? Cody Clemens. Cody, you got to school me on this candied bacon, bro. What is candied bacon, Cody? Tell me. Cody, you got to tell me, bro. I mean, I talk to me. Okay, is this Jared? Is this what you were saying, Jared? Is this your comment, Jared? Jared says, I figured it out. These trolls in here are actually other schools' YouTube showrunners in here taking. Hey, Coach Smook said that 6 months ago. Man. I swear, Coach Smook told me this fucking in August. He said, bruh, it's other people that be saying what we say, bro. He told me this. You know, Smook be knowing now. Smook be on the head. He be knowing. And so that's Jared and Jay Townsend said it too. I think y'all right. I think y'all right, man. I think these other YouTube pages, and I ain't gonna call no names, bro. I don't want to start no YouTube wars around here, man. But yeah, you're in here watching, then you're gonna talk about what we talk about. We know. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you, right? I want to get back to this candied bacon, bro. Candied bacon? Man, I don't know about that, Cody. Alexa, I don't know, Cody.
What are we doing?
Hey, Jay, is that the comment that he left? The candied bacon? I mean, excuse me, about the trolls. I believe that too. I do believe it's a lot of people that I've always told y'all it's people in here that be rubbernecking. They be rubbernecking. That rubbernecking means they be in here rubbernecking, watching, looking, trying to see what we talking about, trying to look at the graphics. And then Smook had told me that people was, and then I seen it with my own two eyes. It is people on YouTube that are calling their chats the undefeated. Shout out to the and they know who he is. I hate to call his name because I got a lot of respect for this old dude. He's a good dude. I like him. But he gonna call their chat locked. I mean, I ain't gonna say it. Undefeated. Are you serious? No. Don't do that. So they watching. They watching.
Oh my God, that reminds me. Okay, so we're not gonna say any names.
Yeah.
But Coach Sean, there's somebody that's taken your slogan and used it for their own.
I believe it, man. I believe
it. They say the truth is in the details.
Oh my God. Maybe want to look. You know how my coach used to do me when something like that? My coaches do this to me. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cuz here we go. This YouTube, man. Smook told me. He told me this, bro.
I tell you what, it's Miami fans. I'll give y'all a hint. I'll give y'all a hint. It's Miami fans. Somebody from that Miami fan base was still in it. When I heard it, I'm like, this is it's the way they said it. Because I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's the way they said it. They said it just like how Coach Sean said. I'm like, oh,
unbelievable, man.
We got unbelievable, man. See, this is how you know, guys, we're the hottest around, guys. Because when you got people that's coming to our chat, that's coming to and stealing our slogans. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, I seen one that said the Cooper Scoop. I don't even know who this dude is. It said the Cooper Scoop. And I looked, his Twitter was around the same time as mine in October. So he just now started saying it. His little videos was just like in the last 2 weeks. So his name is the Cooper Scoop Sports. I wrote it down too. I got it pinned on my refrigerator. I was going to tell Smook about calling it the Cooper Scoop. Oh, the Cooper Scoop now, huh? Yeah, they something else, bro. Jared, they something else, man. You know what I mean? DR33. Oh, he talking to Sean.
What's
up?
They
crazy. What's up, Smook? What's going on?
I had to regain my composure. Y'all got me back here crying, bro. I was like, man, no way. They out here talking about some candy bacon. Jerick said, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, man, they crazy. Shout out to James Richardson. I don't know, James. Man. It's crazy, brother. It's crazy,
Oh man, y'all had me crying. Undefeated, y'all. Hey,
3-3-4. They be in here rubbernecking, man. Trust me, they in here.
They do, and it's you know what, we don't say that because we worried about it, and it just goes to show you like we do this because we passionate about it, man. And when you authentic, you can't be replicated, man. That's why it's called authenticity. Like, be you, and we are us for real. This is literally like an ever evolving thing with our squad, man. I mean, and then you look at the rest of the team that's been added. I know a lot of y'all came on when us three were on here heavy together. Monday night coaches show, post game show. You know, we was the first three on that Kyle brought on. Then you add Ty to the mix, boom, instant click. Me and Ty go back, Jarek and Ty go back. Sean and Ty's personality bounce right off each other like perfect when they on this. So that mesh, you know, and then you go and find Jake Merrill all the way up in Washington, and we get Kalen DeBoer as a doggone coach, and he played at Washington. He follows the team still, like still connected to the program, still got sources. Like it just all worked out. And then me and his energy today, bro. I seen y'all segment too, man. I seen y'all segment the other day too, but yeah, Merrill, Jake fit right on in, y'all.
Yeah, I love Jake, man. He off the chain, bro. Shout out to Cynthia Middleton. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you. Coach Jay, let's get up out of here and let Smook do his thing, man.
Man, y'all gonna leave already? Y'all so ghetto, bro. Why y'all gotta leave? I'm just playing.
Man, we ain't want to take your time. I want to hear what you got to say, man. Me and Jared been cooking. We ain't want to take your time, man. People want to see what you're saying.
Man, hold on.
Shout out to Coach Jay. Shout out to Coach Smook. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Merrill. Shout out to Lady T. Shout out to Kyle Hayes, man. Shout out to the undefeated. And if you in here rubbernecking,
did that boy say Kyle Hayes?
Our stuff.
No, you didn't say Kyle Hayes. He done
say Kyle Hayes.
What they call it, fusion force together. What they use, fusion on Dragon Ball Z.
Sugar bacon, man.
That sugar bacon kicking in.
Sugar bacon, bro. That's that sugar bacon, man. Listen, if you in here rubbernecking.
How does that taste, by the way? For someone who said that sugar bacon comment,
that's two ends of the spectrum, man.
What does that taste like?
Y'all really
sugar bacon,
salt and sugar. What does that taste like?
Hey, y'all really got his head twisted around that. That's crazy. I would have never.
That's y'all neck of that's y'all.
Now fried bacon, I done
from though, Jay. Coach Jay, I don't know where that's sugar bacon, man. That's a little more deep, man.
That's like some Southeast Georgia stuff. That gotta be like Northeast Florida, Southeast Georgia,
Louisiana. You know what I mean? Louisiana people seem like they put sugar on their bacon. They'll try anything.
They try anything.
They'll try anything, man. That's a whole fact, man. Hey, shout out to James Richardson, man. That's why I like James Richardson when he come in here. He represent his team. He don't be talking crazy. I hadn't seen our Texas homie in a while. Sam, man.
Yeah, I think Texas got some good content going on over there. That's what they got. They got a couple guys popping off now. So
shout out to James Richards, bro. You always come in here. You represent your team. That's what we like. We can respect that. I can promise you the undefeated respect that. We'll go at each other in fun, but it's never disrespect, man. You welcome here whenever you want, bro. I promise you that. You know what I mean? So listen, I'm gonna get up out of here. And if you last but not least, last thing, Coach Smook, if you in here rubbernecking, taking Smook stuff, taking my brother Coach Jay's stuff, taking my stuff, copying the undefeated, bruh, really?
Just give us some flowers.
I know, right? You should go into your refrigerator, grab the nearest slice of bologna, and just slap the hell out your own self. Like that's what you should do. You should just really take it and just give yourself a nice, discipline yourself for that, man. Because the real truth is in these details on this show. That's a fact.
Real truth.
I mean, just go and discipline yourself, bro. Just go and discipline yourself. Man.
I thought
shout out to y'all, Coach Smook.
Man, for sure, bro. Roll Tide, y'all got me hyped. Y'all got me too hyped right now, bro. I'm too hyped. I'm gonna have to take a lap or something because they got me hyped, bro.
Don't keep it lit, bro. Coach Jay, I appreciate you, bro.
All right, guys. All right, Bama family, undefeated chat. Even the Miami fans that copied Coach Sean's rhetoric.
I know that's right.
In the details, I can't believe I even heard that. I'm like, why? What are we? Why?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. But yeah, all the people in the undefeated chat that loves the sugar bacon, we appreciate you guys so much. I don't know if I'll try it. Maybe I will, and maybe we can have a verdict to see if that's going to be allowed. But anyway, guys, yeah, I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. I'll be in the chat. I'll be I'll get to the bottom of this. That's what I'll do. I'll be in the chat, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna investigate.
Oh man,
y'all gonna tell me exactly word for word what's going on with the sugar bacon thing. We're gonna get this right, and what it goes along with. What do you eat that with? That's my question. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, fellas. Man, my bros, they acting up, y'all. I'm snitch on them. They acting like they ain't got no home training tonight, y'all. I'm snitching on them. Y'all know it wasn't me. I walked in on it. They was already doing it, right? Y'all got my back this time, right? Y'all got my back this time? Hey, what's good, man? Run up the emos, man. I ain't even got to get y'all hype. Y'all already up, man. Let's crank this music up for a second, man. Y'all is a trip. Let's crank them emos up, man. Hey, let me take a sip. Yo, what's good, Auntie Janet? How you feeling, baby? How you feeling, Auntie? How you feeling, Auntie? What's up, Kimberly? Hey, what's up, Bruce Lee? Hey, and Wendy. Hey, Katrina. That's Way. What's up, Quasha Marquita in this thing? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That boy got the hypeness, bro. Let's go, Stephen Angle. Blavati. Blavati. I'm hype, y'all. Hey, Tim, what's good, family? Nah, I ain't eat no sugar bacon. Oh, man. Oh, James, what are you talking about, man? Who is James Daniel? Why is he bothering me? Time out, y'all. Why he harassing me? Who is James Daniel? My fault, y'all. Y'all see this? Hold on. I've been seeing this dude tag me. I'm like, who is this? James, where I know you from, man? Welcome to the channel, bro. Sean, what's good, famo? What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good, man? Marquita, Nicole, Jay, Uncle Jay in the chat. Buck, what's good, man? Jay Murray, look, you had to report. Hey, look. Oh, man, look. Hey, Jake, ain't no way you just popped up to talk about the sugar bacon. Hey. Hey, shout out to my brother Gary Bama for life, man, with the $5 super chat. Said just jumped in. What's up, Smook? Fresh retwist. I see you, my boy. Roll Tide, roll Bama fam. You know what? They not fresh retwist. My wife just when we did retwist 3 days ago. So yeah, they still fresh. She just braided it up. You know, I'm about to hit this road tomorrow night, so I gotta keep it up there for a while. Hey, y'all send me some recommendations. I'm gonna need somebody, cause all right. See, that's why it's hard for me to go through this growth stage, cause I don't be holding on to stuff. But appreciate the $5 super chat, man. How everybody feeling tonight, for real, man? Yeah, man. Nah, you know what? I didn't go to the barbershop. I'm gonna tell y'all, I didn't go to the barbershop. You know, I still cut hair a little bit every now and then. You know, if somebody ever need a cut, I could hook you up. Like, I could hook people up. Now, cut my own hair, I just keep it simple, you know. So what I did was, until I get to Alabama to my barber, you know, since I'm going back home, I get to go back to my barber, right? So I got pictures. I had a meeting. So I had to try to get straight. So I just did a little even all over with the grain, you know what I'm saying, all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Line myself up, you know. No additives, you know what I'm saying? Had to line up the big landscape. Y'all see all this Selma head right here. Had to line up the landscape, take the lawnmower across that mud because it was getting a little fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? Got some witch hazel. Put that mug on there. You know what I'm saying? Clean my neck up a little bit. Line the beard up. You know what I'm saying? Still struggling a little bit. But I got the right shea butter and the oils now. So when in about 2 months, your boy gonna be out here fluffy. You know what I'm saying? Full face fluffy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying, right? So yeah, that's what we got going on. But yeah, I'm getting on my health stuff. Y'all see your boy always keep some water on the stream. Like, we do it all the time, man. We do it all the time. We trying to get better. We gonna get better, and that's what we gonna do. But yeah, your boy had to get straight, man. We trying to come on up. We trying to elevate in life. You know what I'm saying? And there's some good water. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all notice every time I had this big bottle of water, I be drinking a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? You know. All right, so time out. What's happening? Put the pipe down. What? Oh, time out. Do it. Can I do it? He the ops. You hear me? Anybody that keep asking you that many times, yeah, that's why I was saying he trying to get a soundbite or something. But nah, man, I came to join the Bama Football on YouTube family, man. It was a good opportunity. I took advantage of it. I mean, why not, right? Why not come and talk to the best chat on Bama YouTube, right? Like, why not? Y'all turn up, man. Show them why I came over. Like, it was a no-brainer. It was no-brainer. It was like when kids get offers from Alabama. Like, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to Bama. What you mean? But nah, man, just opportunity, man. We took advantage. That's all, man. Hey, Brian, I know, man. Look, don't even get into it, man. Don't even get into it. As a matter of fact, we got this. Look, he ain't saying nothing crazy, y'all. Let him slide. Hey, Jay Townsend, what's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's get over the daily reclap. Let's get over the daily recap, y'all, and let's talk about what everybody talked about today. Today was full, man. Today was full. Different subjects, different angles. Y'all got to do some chalk talk with me and Jake Merrill. That was a good time. I know that was a good time. A lot of y'all were quiet during that time because a lot of people, I think people were paying attention today. Like, that's what was being, and then like a lot of the comments and the commentary I was seeing in the chat, we got some people that know some football in the chat. So I'm glad to be able to bring that type of content to y'all. And like we was talking about, man, me and Jake, we're gonna get in there and we're gonna start having some stuff pre-designed so y'all can already see stuff already drawn out. We'll play stuff out, break it down for you, how Alabama would play this, how Alabama's offense would play against this defensive look, or how Alabama's defense will play against this offensive look. We're gonna bring it all, y'all. We're gonna bring it all. So yeah, Auntie Lisa, how you been, baby? How you been? Look, welcome back. You been busy? Been doing it? Hey, wait, nah, we chilling. Look, we chilling. We can handle it easy, man. We ain't gotta get out of character for nobody. You know why? Because we got stuff like this, man. We got stuff like this. You give them a warning the first time, man. And then you just see what happens after that. You know what I'm saying? Smook, I hate to say it, but these other Bama shows, what happened? What I done walked into, y'all? What happened? Shout out to the big $2 super chat, man. Appreciate that, Gary. Hey, one thing we not gonna do, we're not gonna diss, other people's channels, man. People got their own type of content. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do that, man. Shout out to everybody that's out here grinding, trying to do doing their thing, covering Bama sports, covering anybody that's trying to get up here and do their thing. Everybody got their process, man. Everybody has their time. Right now, it's our time, and we just taking advantage of it, y'all. That's the way I think. Yeah, we had those thoughts. We know people creeping, but that happens, man. It's show business. You get what I'm saying? It's happening. That means if somebody's trying to bite off your style, that means you're doing something right. So what's that do for us? I know my team, my brothers. I can speak for Sean. I can speak for Jared. I can speak for Jake. I can speak for Ty, and I can speak for Kyle. They are the type that if you're copying me, now I got to go ahead and ramp it up some more. If you catching up to my style, if you cramping my style, if I'm that regular, that means I need to get to the film room. I need to get back to my grind. I need to get in the lab and keep developing. That's why every day y'all see I'm slowly trying to slow this thing down. I give y'all moments of old smooth, then I try to bring it back in. I'm learning, y'all. So it's not just a hobby for me. You get what I'm saying? It's not a hobby for us. We got a passion for this thing, and you can't match passion. When it's a passion, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, run them B2A them belt to emojis up, man. Run them belt to emojis up. They deleted every trace of that boy. You seen that? You see how smooth I did that, man? They just told me stop blocking people too, but you know what I'm saying? Was I wrong for that, chat? Y'all go to bat for me for that one. I ain't blocking either. I just put them in timeout. Hey, James, we ain't discussing none of that drama stuff. If you coming here for drama, that's what you in the wrong spot, man. We like to handle trolls when they trying to troll our team. We don't like to handle that other crap. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump into it again, y'all. One big thing that I do want to recap today that became like a big talk of the day. I don't know if y'all was it's all cool. He don't know my wife. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But one thing that did come out today was the big extended conversation talking about Eli Gold. And I know it's a touchy subject for some, but for me, it's something that I think I can see both viewpoints. I can see both sides of it, right? One side being the fans who are saying that, he was done wrong, done dirty. I can understand how you can look at it and say that, somebody that's dedicated that much of his life and, all of his being is Alabama football, calling Alabama football, play calling. Like, that's something that you gotta like look at, man. And he's older, he's getting up in age. I mean, you start getting to an age where you just become stubborn, and that's, I think Coach Saban was he defied that phase of his life. Like, that's what he ended up doing before. He always had this mindset that if he was going to be a hindrance to the progression of what he had built, of the legacy of what he had built, then he had no service there. And that's a good mindset to have when you're a monumental piece of something great. Eli Golden is a monumental piece of something great when you talk about Alabama football. He's the golden standard. They did a whole little segment on him on ESPN. He got multiple little dedication videos on YouTube. Like, he's a known voice, right? And I think he just, to me, my personal opinion, and this is no disrespect to Eli Gold at all of my Alabama memories, biggest memories, his voice is what's ringing in the background, right? So if you really look at it, and we look at the performance that he's been so hit and miss the last 2 to 3 years, man. COVID had a lot to do with it. 2020 was a weird year for everybody, and it seems like he's just never been able to bounce back since 2020. So it kind of leads you to wonder, like, what, at what point was he going to realize that maybe it's just my time? And you can tell by the interviews and everything that he put out with Ryan Fowler. Shout out to Ryan Fowler. That was a great interview. Didn't leave Pete on, and not Pete, but he didn't lead Eli Gold on any to like any questions or like try to expose him or to get sound bites. Eli was willing to just spit it all out there, and the way that he did it. Somebody made a comment on Twitter. They was like, it was as if he was trying to throw Bama under the bus. He was trying to beat them to the narrative. And now that the facts are coming out, you kind of look at him a different way. Not necessarily for what he done as, the voice of Bama, but as a person. Like, why go to that extent to push it out that fast, right? Why to push out that narrative as if they didn't want you or they didn't want to, but one thing I will say, and people keep skipping over this part in the interview, is that he did admit that they had already, created a package, of exit ceremony for him and all of that. The package deal, lifetime season ticket holder, parking space, all this extra stuff, A-Day farewell moment, like honor. We're going to give you this plaque here. We're going to change the name of the booth to the Eli Gold broadcast booth, whatever they was going to give him. They presented him with all this stuff, and he turned it down because he felt like he still had something in him. And that's his right to feel that. As a competitor, as a person in that industry, in that business, in show business like that, when you've done something that long and you're at the top of the game, it's kind of hard to imagine your voice not wanting to be heard no more. So I get both sides of it. But for me, overall, I think it was a good change. I think it was the change that is needed. You brought in a new coach. There's a new vibe around the campus. Why stop there? Go ahead and continue to and my thing is, if it's going to be Chris Stewart, I like Chris Stewart. Yeah, he's up and coming. He's not as well versed as Eli Gold was in his prime, but Chris Stewart got some energy. And I think sitting next to Eli Gold, sitting under him and learning from him, listening to him for the past however many years, man, I think it's going to play a big part in how he approaches this season, with this being his first full season as a sole play-by-play caller. And I think it's going to be good. A lot of people have different opinions, and I respect that, but that's my opinion, and that's how I'm going to leave it at. No disrespect to Eli Gold, the greatest to ever do it in my lifetime, okay? So that's my take on it. I like it. Hey, Auntie Janet said, Auntie Lisa Smook, you got me all up in my feelings now, Auntie Janet. No, see, Auntie Lisa is your sister. You get what I'm saying? She the little sister. You still Auntie Janet. Ain't no other Auntie Janet. Don't do that. Come on, Auntie. Come on. Give me a hug. Ain't no way, girl. Ain't no way. You still Auntie Janet. You see how I hugged her, y'all? That's that hug. See, that's love right there. I love my Auntie Janet. Yeah, man. What's happening? He still? Hey, that boy back. You back, man? How you feeling, James? Welcome back to the chat. Did you think it over? Was it good? Hacky Music said, the Crimson Tide Sports Network said they offered Eli Gold a limited role for a farewell tour, and Eli Gold said they didn't. Somebody is not telling the truth. Man, no, this is crazy. Go listen to the interview. Go listen to the interview with Ryan Fowler. He said it in the interview. As a matter of fact, you can go and look up the transcript. I think Ryan Fowler has like the verbatim transcript from his stream. He's posted clips of it, and Eli Gold said it on the interview. So I think it's, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse. It's on to the next, man. I'm ready for this new era. So let's turn up the heat, y'all. Let's turn up the heat. It's getting closer to spring ball, right? Y'all seen the announcement for A-Day. Let me see if I can pull a screenshot of that tweet that I posted earlier. Ryan Fowler. Man, Ryan Fowler, I'm becoming real close with that guy, man. He's like my social media brother. I like Ryan Fowler. That's a good guy, man. When I'm not watching our guys all day, when I'm not watching our channel all day, I listen to Ryan Fowler 100.9. Let me see. Can I get a screenshot of it? Let me see. I want y'all to see this tweet. I like the graphic they did, man. They kept it classic. You know what I do like about Kalen DeBoer too? And this is small talk. Y'all know how we end the night. We gonna do a lot of small talk. We gonna see what come across our eyes and we gonna get into it. But what I do like about Kalen DeBoer, y'all, is the fact that he has a good sense of, how to stay classy, but at the same time give a little swag to it, a little spark. You get what I'm saying? Like nothing is overboard right now. A lot of people were talking about the graphics that's being released with like some of the where's the media? Okay, hold on. They're talking about the graphics, like the graphics for the coaches and all this stuff, talking about is plain and basic. I'm not gonna lie. That gives me confidence as a traditionalist when it comes to our jerseys and if they do make changes, it's not gonna be nothing crazy and out of whack. So for those that are against them going all white jerseys or switching up the logo and all that stuff, just look at how they're asking their social media presence to be presented, right? Right. Like, I mean, that it's pretty, it's clean, it's still uniform. It got enough like spark to it, got enough shine to a little sparkle. You know what I'm saying? Jay Townsend said, Coach Smook, I agree that it's time for a change, but they could have at least given him a proper send-off. These sudden departures just bothers me. Man, that's the thing, Uncle Jay. They tried to. They said, we're going to give you a whole A-Day ceremony. Like, we want you to be heard over the loudspeakers calling the game on A-Day. That would have been a perfect send-off to me. You let him call that game like that, man, and just keep it like, you know what I'm saying? Keep it G, low-key, like high-key about Eli. Man, it would have been a great day for him. My thing is, was his health going to lie? He's talking about he healthy, but, man, we didn't know if we was going to have you a year and a half ago. You or Chris. Like, we didn't know. So, like, it's just hard to believe. And, it is what it is, y'all. But, yeah, Uncle Jay, they did offer him something good, man. They did offer him something good. Hey, James, you said you chill? Yeah, James, that's probably a better idea than coming in here with that crazy stuff because, yeah. Are you an Auburn fan? Oh, you burning an Auburn shirt. Okay. Yeah, I was worried. I was like, I thought he was about to. I was going to let y'all get him. I ain't even going to lie. Coach Mook, they said they seen you in Athens. They probably did. I was over there trying to see why they got T-Rob. I was over there. Yep, I was up the street. But, yeah, so let's turn up the heat. Let's talk about some of the players. Let's talk about some of the things we expect from them. And then we're going to do a reality reach. So these got to go hand in hand, reality reach and turning up the heat. So turning up the heat, Jalen Milroe, I think this is his time to possess the starting quarterback position. Is his time to take control and just completely shut down all the doubters. I heard it in Kalen DeBoer's voice. Some people try to, push this narrative that Jalen Milroe is not ready. But I feel like when Kalen DeBoer talked about the starting quarterback and what it's going to take, he described Jalen Milroe, right? In so many words, in so many sense of what he said. He described Jalen Milroe. I like the fact that he said, I'm going to need a leader. And everybody here, that first word that comes out of these players' mouths that's in that locker room, when you talk about Jalen Milroe, they talk about him being a leader. Good teammate, he's a leader. Jalen Milroe is not above learning. That's one thing I learned about Jalen Milroe. Him and Ty Simpson, I think the reason Ty Simpson is sticking around as long as he has is because of their relationship. I feel like they feed off of each other in that quarterback room. And now Dylan Lonergan has a year to sit behind those guys. You know, his demeanor seems to be up and positive. You bring Austin Mack into the room. Great rapport with you know, people that surround him. Peyton Woodard, you know, all these guys that came in with this 24 class. Austin Mack is like, everybody's liking his vibe, man. Everybody's liking his vibe. So I like the fact that Milroe knows that this is his to lose, right? And when you come in with that mentality, I have an opportunity to lose this. You do everything in your power to keep from losing it. And all it is reverse psychology, right? That's what Bryce did. That's what Tua had to do, right? Reverse psychology is mine to lose. When Jalen Hurts came back the second year and after he wasn't the starter, like that could have been it for Jalen. You know, that could have been it for Jalen. He could have quit. But what did he do? He kept learning and ended up saving our season, putting us in the playoffs. You know, we didn't win the national championship, but if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts, we don't beat Georgia in the SEC championship, right? So I'm ready for Jalen Milroe to turn up the heat. I think this is his time, y'all. I really do. And because of like some of the things we were talking about early on Chalk Talk, I think this is the perfect offense for him. Everybody's like, he can't complete the intermediate pass. You want to know why? It's because he's not understanding where to place, why he's throwing that intermediate pass, why he's looking in that direction. In this offense, under this tutelage of Kalen DeBoer, Nick Sheridan, he's also going to have an experienced guy in Chris Kaplowitz to explain his protections up front. Like somebody that's going to, all of this is going to work in his favor if he just continues to be a sponge. One thing about Tommy Rees that Tommy Rees said about Jalen Milroe, and Tommy Rees' word don't you know, hold no weight for real with most Bama fans, right? We couldn't admit that. But one thing that he said, he was like, Jalen Milroe's intelligence and ability to retain knowledge is almost unmatched, right? So that means whatever they were teaching him couldn't have been what he needed to do on the field to learn how to progress through his progressions, right? If you're going to say that this guy's retaining knowledge, why are y'all not teaching him where his eyes need to be? And then we also got to factor in horrible snaps, struggling offensive line, all of these things factor in. I think with this style of offense, you give him a better base to work from and learn and grow in. If he was able to grow through that type of adversity last season, I think he's able to grow through this. Turn up the heat, Ty Simpson. Let's turn up the heat on Ty Simpson. I think Ty Simpson is probably going to push for this starting position. As much as I want it to be Jalen Milroe, Ty Simpson has just as much ability, just as much. He actually has better QB, traditional QB, what you want to see in this for this offense. This offense is made for Ty Simpson and his style of play. Ty Simpson knows how to catch the ball without getting the laces, get it out quick. His baseball background gives him kind of that feel. I mean, quarterback, he's a coach's son. You know, he's a coach's player. He's a quarterback. His dad has experience at that level. I mean, his little brother, you look at his little brother developing. His little brother is a stud too. Like, he just comes from a family of like being student of the game. So I think with this offense, it's not going to take him as long to process these things. And the opportunities that he gets, if he can capitalize on the opportunities he's going to get, because I think his first team, like starter, 50-50 reps between him and Ty Simpson, Jalen and Ty Simpson, right? Whoever can do the most in the first 2 weeks with that 50-50 split, the third week you're going to see more of a 70-30 split with first team, right? Because Kalen DeBoer is not going to do this long drawn out. He's going to get what he likes. He's going to see who can take off from his base, and then he's going to grab it and continue to mold it, right? And while he's still developing guys, that's not going to be quote unquote the starter. So this is a good process for both of these guys. I like Austin Mack. Don't need to turn up the heat on him. I don't think he's pressured to start at this time. So he's going to continue to develop in the system because I think he's the future for Alabama. And Dylan Lonergan, you got some choices to make, son. Come out there, ball out, completely blow it out the water, complete 100% of your passes, do this, do that, third, and be ready to be a backup, or do you hit the transfer portal? And I think Dylan Lonergan is a competitor. I think he understands what role he can play for this team in the future if he continues to sit and have to play behind the likes of maybe a Ty Simpson and an Austin Mack. Maybe he's the transition year QB. the fifth-year guy that stays that 1 year and gets that 1 year, Mac Jones. Mac Jones, I'm telling you, we have a Mac Jones on this roster, and it's going to have to be either Dylan Lonergan or Ty Simpson. If I had to put my money on it, it's probably going to be Dylan Lonergan. That's just my personal opinion. What's y'all's take on that? Turning up the heat on this quarterback room. What's y'all take? 8 monsters. See, that's why he kept asking me them doggone questions. Ty didn't steal it last year, and Miro got it. It's not even a question. Hey, Caitlin, I think it was more so of a composure thing last year. I think Ty has grown. He got enough. I think Ty got some pretty good reps last year and meaningful playing time. That USF game, we didn't really get to see him in that situation again. But the rest of the situations we saw Ty go in, the rest of the season, I mean, poised. He had a different look in his eyes from that USF game. So I think he improves. I think he improves this year. Auntie Jenny says she agreed with me. Thank you. Miro has grads. It's all balling this season. Yeah, he's a leader. Our leader, Chip. He's a leader. Our leader, chip on shoulder experience. SEC champ QB went to the playoffs in OT for a natty. I feel you on that, Caitlin. I feel you on that. Miro didn't win it. He was giving it. You think so, Country Life? Cool. Ty transfer. Mac is number 2. Wrong. Alexa, slow bus is in full effect. Hey, what y'all did? We put out some slow bus bait tonight. What happened? Did I post that I was going live? I don't think I did. I did. That's probably what happened. How many more eligibility years does Ty have? I think 3 more. 3 more. Ty has 3 more. Because he has a COVID. No, he doesn't. Let me check. I'm going to check. Undefeated. Don't do me dirty. Let me check. Board roster. Let's get it. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. What's this? My boy Ty. The red shirt freshman. Oh, so he do got 3 more. He got 3 more. He'll be a red shirt sophomore next year, which will make him a junior on the field, and then he'll have 2 more years after that. I knew I wasn't Shribby. Yep, came in 2022. Yep. I think he's going to stick around, y'all. I think Ty's going to stick around. I think he's going to be, if not this year, if he doesn't seize the opportunity this year, he will get a fair opportunity next season. I don't think Austin Mack is automatically penciled in. I don't think a true freshman under Kalen DeBoer is coming in and starting year 1, right? So, for that reason, you got a more than capable quarterback that Ty Simpson only needs 1 season. With his skill set and what they were projecting him when he came to Alabama. Scouts were waiting for him to get an opportunity, whether it's Alabama or at another school. I think he sticks it out at Alabama under Kalen DeBoer with all the buzz. If Miro can create some type of Heisman hype this type of season, I guarantee you Ty Simpson will use the spotlight, replacing Miro next season, right? The guy that has to replace Miro, Ty Simpson, will use that and drastically take his draft stock up. And put the pressure on GMs. If Anthony Richardson came in and started 1 year and got into the first round, Jalen Miro has just as much upside, if not more. He's more of a complete quarterback than Anthony Richardson. Jalen Miro will develop in his offensive scheme. And then Ty Simpson come out, man, come on. Man, come on. Stop playing with me, man. Yeah. So reality or reach. All right. This is going to be a bunch of ifs, and we're going to jump down. We're going to go down the quarterback list. All right. If Jalen Miro starts, he will throw 31 touchdown passes this season. Reality or reach? If Jalen Miro starts this season, he will throw 31 touchdowns. And I will pull up. I know what I'm about to do. Pull up on a. Pull up. What they saying? Reach. I see some realities. What's up? I knew Country was coming with a reach. Country Life, are you a Bama fan? Country Life, you a Bama fan? Jim Parker says reality. George says reality. Janet says reality. LaQuacia says reality. Bruce Watson says reach. Why reach, Bruce? Marquita, reality. Why reality, Marquita? I want to hear from y'all too. Bruce and Marquita. If y'all don't mind, put reality and why, like a quick synopsis of why. Reality, all right. Reality. Really, Mike? I'm just playing. I know what you meant. Reality. Reality. Offense going to be fire. I think so. I really do. Kimberly says reality. Caitlin says Milroe, Smoot, Milroe. Jay Jackson says reality. This is Jalen's job. He has proven himself. He need developing. He need a quarterback coach. Bama fans are getting on my nerves. Oh, Ronald is bothered by the Jalen Milroe slander. And I could not, I couldn't agree with you more, brother. All right, so last season, Jalen Milroe had 2,834 yards for 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions with a QBR of 80.5, which ranked 13th in the nation amongst all Power 5 QBs, right? Let's get into some stats, baby. Yeah. Here we go. I don't know why I do that, y'all. I get into like this mode where I get goofy. All right, so 2023, average yards per pass, 10 yards. His average QB rating a game was 172. That was ranked number 6 in the nation. Wow. And this is a guy that struggled heavily, right? He was also sacked 44 times, right? 44 sacks on my boy, right? Which is the main reason why he has a 172 QBR, right? That's crazy. So you take 15 of those sacks away, he's probably like your 3rd highest rated QB, right? Something to just think about. Just saying. I'm just saying. Don't yell at me. I'm just saying. Jalen Milroe also had this season 161 carries for 531 yards. Mind you, 44 of those carries were for negative yardage. Right? 44 of those were for negative yardage. He had 12 TDs on the ground. Back to his passing, 23 TDs in this offense where he struggled. To see a lot of reads, 65% completion rate, right? Top 25. They were in the top 25 of college football with that completion percentage. You look at how many pass attempts compared to how many Penix threw last year is like 580 something to 284. So for that reason alone, I think because of what this offense requires, it's a reality. Jalen Milroe will throw 31 touchdowns. And a lot of them will be off of balls that he's comfortable with. He will get a lot of one-on-ones because of offensive linemen, right? Formations. Definitely a reality. He doggone near threw that in Reese system. Jay Jackson with the $5 super chat. Thank you. That's what I was getting to, man. He basically almost did that. And mind you, think about how many touchdowns got called off the board. 2 in the Texas game. 1 Ole Miss game. 1 Texas A&M game. That's 4 right there. That put him at 27. These are passing touchdowns. Then you had the wheel route that got called back. That's 5. Jermaine Burton, 6. Who else had 1? That's 29 right there. That's 29. That's 29, y'all. That's 29 right there that got called back. Dave, you said another one. Another major point. Him being able to snap the ball and do this. Still keep his eyes upfield, not none of that. When he able to snap the ball, right there. You know what I'm saying? Keep his hands up because it's coming into the numbers. That right there, that's gonna change the whole game for Milroe. Tell you, man. See, Bruce, give my boy some love, man. He had like 7 touchdowns called back this past season. Wait, so if I counted 7, and I might be wrong, I might be 1 or 2 off. It might have been more, it might have been less. If I count 7, that puts him at 30 for last season, right? One of them was a 57-yarder against Texas. Y'all remember that? 57-yarder call. Middle Tennessee State got called back. Come on, y'all. Come on, guys. We got to give Milroe some credit, man. We got to give Milroe some credit. Auntie Janet had a super chat, man. Let me see. My fault, Auntie. Let me go back. Where it was. Here it is. Reality, easy. With this extended playoff schedule, Whoo! I ain't even consider that. I ain't consider that. And if you think Alabama's losing more than 2 games this season, you're a hater. You're a pure D hater. That's what I gotta say about that. Smoot, you moving where? What are you talking about, bro? You said you was moving. Congrats. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm moving to Alabama. Smoot knows I love Miro. Hey, Brian, I know you do. That's the thing. I know you do. And there's nothing wrong with criticizing them, bro. Huh? What? You trying to put that on camera? Huh? Oh, you said here? Y'all, my son just came up here like, yo, time out. My son just came over here with the most random, like, no, baby, I'm working. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working, okay? Daddy working. I'm going to be done in like 15 minutes, I promise. We going to hang out, I swear. My kids, what was that? Jake, did you see how he just walked up on me like, Daddy, listen to this. I'm thinking he's trying to show y'all something. Daddy, listen to this. Bro, I'm working, bro. Like, for real. He just like, bro, come on. Come on, man. We're going to fight. We're going to fight after my segment. Me and my son. 15 minutes, James. 15 minutes. Tell him, give me 15 minutes. But yeah, man, that's my son. That's my man. That's my last one. Yeah, man. I mean, he must be tired too, because he usually, like, he knows he's the one that wants to be a streamer. Like, he wants to start streaming. So we working on letting him do his thing. He be doing his personality stuff and on the side. So y'all be looking out for a little Smoot coming up soon. You know, his brothers do it too. His older brothers, they trying to get into it too. So y'all gonna see the whole little content family popping off here soon. But yeah, man. Nah, he ain't want no cereal. That boy already ate. Did y'all already to the draw for the wallet? Yeah, bro. So I think we did that. Or did Kyle say he was doing another one tonight? Did Kyle say he was doing another drawing tonight, y'all? Because I'm about to go to our other reality to reach. Let me take the emails too. I think y'all sent me some good ones yesterday. We didn't get to them yesterday or this morning because we was doing the chalk talk. That's a negative. Nancy, wait. Dang, I can't even say it right. Nancy Negity. Oh man. Yo. Yeah. Jared is the GOAT, man. Jared is the GOAT, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this. All right. Let me see. How can I do this? Let me do it on this screen. Here we go. I'm gonna do it over here. Jared is the GOAT, y'all. Show y'all something real quick. Y'all about to laugh y'all tails off. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Y'all about to cry. It's gonna be so funny. Yeah. Oh man, let me show y'all real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Screenshot alert. Screenshot alert. All right, now let's bring this thing here. Check this out, chat. I'm weak, bro. Come on, Jared. I shouldn't have went to my email. I might leave this up for a minute, y'all. I shouldn't have went to my email. Jared, you are the GOAT, man. You are the man. Hey, listen, bro. You can pull up to the barbecue. I swear, you can pull up to the barbecue, man. Did y'all see this? Jared is the GOAT, man. Come on, man. Y'all, for real. Jared is funny, bro. Jared is funny. He be... Oh, man. Y'all, 8 at 3 p.m., the hottest part of the doggone day. Facts. And you got to think, sis, that's like when they gonna do kickoff. All the good stuff happening like at noon. So hopefully it's like a cool spring. Hopefully April shouldn't be that hot. It shouldn't be that hot, y'all. 80 shouldn't be that bad, right? 91. If it feel like 90, we should be straight, right? Man, that junk is Bruh, so this is how we got to that, James. I know you're new to the chat, but you know who I am. Clearly, he was asking me all that, boo. But Nancy Negative, right? So I was trying to say negative Nancy, like I was clearing the troll, right? I was taking them out, putting them down. I had them on the ropes, fa, and I gave them the weirdest uppercut, right? With the Nancy Negative, because it came out so smooth. I just gave him that Nancy Negative when I started spitting facts, and I was like, we got all these Nancy Negatives. And we were stuck on that for like a good 15 minutes, y'all. And my boy came through, and this is the definition we came up. A clown or clowns with no definitive knowledge of the subject at hand, that propagate their uneducated thoughts, putting forth as fact non-factual nonsense in order to promote dissent, embarrassing themselves with the sole purpose of negatively influence a good vibe. Number 2, this is an adjective. It can also be used as an adjective. A person with casual knowledge of a subject with such self-importance that they truly believe that their opinions are not only facts, but also welcomed by any and everyone. I sound like one of them Black Panthers, don't it? When I was doing that. Sounded like a Black Panther. Sound like they're trying to keep me down. Man, shout out to Jared for the Nancy Negative graphic, y'all. Hey, let's jump into it. Another reality to reach. Boom. We jump into the wide receivers. Turn up the heat. Let's turn up the heat. Jaron Hamilton. I'm going to work my way up. Jaron Hamilton. I think a lot of people haven't forgotten about number 23, Jaron Hamilton. He's going into his red shirt. I want to say, no, he's going into his sophomore year. Jaron Hamilton is going into his sophomore year. This is a guy that's been like hovering under the radar. A lot of people aren't speaking on him. A lot of people are forgetting that this is one of the burners in that wide receiver room. As a matter of fact, my boy Jaron, if I'm not mistaken, he's a 4.42 guy, right? Nice little size on him, right? It's time to get Jaron Hamilton opportunities. He shined in the spring game last year. I don't know if y'all remember, he and Emmanuel Henderson made a lot of big plays last year. Kobe Prentice, a lot of those guys, they made plays. It wasn't, if y'all think about the 8-day game last year, and if you was able to watch it, Isaiah Bonds and Jermaine Burton got clinked by Jake Pope. Or was it Jake Pope or Brayson Hubbard? One of them clinked them. It was one of our baby sensaries that was in the lineup. But turn up the heat, man. Amari Jefferson, ready to see you get out there. Make a push, man. We're trying to see you. I would love to see Amari Jefferson get an opportunity at the Y in the slot, or give him an opportunity in, especially your 10 personnel with your 4 wides. I would love to see him get in that rotation as your 5th or 6th guy. I know everybody's high on Ryan Williams. I think Ryan Williams, yes, he comes in, he's an immediate impact. But you got me and my graphic design guy, Cinco the guy, we was talking about it earlier. We was talking about how, and this is not to get off subject, but we was talking about how we hype up these freshmen that's coming in so much, and we forget that we got dogs that were just freshmen last year that we were hyping up just as much, and we do this every year. So this is the take that I say we, because I'm being accountable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily do it all the time. I'm being accountable for everybody, because I've been very adamant that Ryan Williams would not start his first year on campus. Yes, he will be involved in the offense. Yes, he will be a rotational piece. Yes, when he's in the game, he will be key, but he will not be the first guy out on the field week 1 of the fall season. He will not be the first guy. I don't think we only seeing Ryan out as in the starting lineup is if we have another major injury, kind of like what we saw last year with Jalen Hill getting his opportunity, right? So, and Jalen Hill got his opportunity because, one, Ja'Cory Brooks, 2 early drops early in the season. And then you also had his injury, right? You look at Malik Benson, early drops. I think Malik Benson had like 4 drops in the first 2 weeks. And they were like late game targets where he was dropping the ball. A lot of people forgot that it was Malik Benson, right? We forget. A lot of people were trying to figure out why he wasn't getting targeted early in the season. And you go back and watch his game, the Middle Tennessee State game, compared to the Auburn game when he finally started getting keyed in the offense. It took him a minute to learn that concept. So he kind of got shorthanded, had to get up out of here. So guys like Jaron Hamilton, guys like I think Rico Scott, turn up the heat, man. You got a real serious opportunity to get in this X rotation, the X position, the X wide receivers position. There's probably going to be a 3-4 man rotation out there at the X position And I'm saying with Caleb Downs, Jalen Hale, I think you might see Jeremy Bernard get that opportunity sometimes. I think you're going to see a lot of Rico Scott over there, though, also. I think those three guys, Rico Scott, Jalen Hale, and Caleb Downs, not in that order, but those three guys are going to be heavy rotation at the X position. And when you go to the 4 wide set, you can see Bernard might line up as that boundary guy or as the number one receiver from the boundary. Or you might see, like I said, Caleb Odom, you might put 2 bigs over there and go with like an off-speed set, put two scats on the right, 2 big bodies on the left, test the safeties and corners, Like, it's so many options with this receiver group. So let's turn up the heat on the wide receiver group. Now, reality or reach for a wide receiver group. We will have, and I already said I'm giving whichever quarterback starts, I'm giving them 4,200 passing for the year. 41, like a solid 41 plus. And so who in this wide receiver room, in the wide receivers only, no tight ends, do not include tight ends. And understand, tight ends, you're going to have one tight end with at least 45, 50 receptions, right? 45, 35, 45 in that range. You're going to have at least one of these tight ends have them type of numbers. We'll have 2 wide receivers. Let me look at the numbers from last year so I don't make sure I don't. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make it good, y'all. I gotta make it good because this is the last one of the night. Y'all already took undefeated chat talk. Y'all was acting up too. I'm gonna tell on y'all. I just want y'all to know I'm gonna tell on y'all. I'm a snitch. Y'all was acting up in the chat, getting people put in time out, I'm snitching. Snitches get stitches, right? I'm pulling up the 2023 stats so I could give y'all a good number. Because I want to be realistic, man. I want to be realistic. Let me pull it up. Receiving yards. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen. All right. Listen. A constant theme that I'm seeing about this team is Jalen Hale is a deep threat, right? Kendrick Law, also a deep threat. We have a lot more speed coming into this wide receiver. Reality or reach, we will have 3 wide receivers over 800 receiving yards. Reality or reach, 3 wide receivers with over 800 receiving yards. What? David, you ready to debate? I'm about to light you up too. You was close. Reality or reach? I'm going to light you up, David. Give me a second. I got you. Pull out my fan diagnostic device in a second. Not with me. Oh, man, I ain't reading this dude comments. He still ain't told me if he a Bama fan or not. Cody, he said reach, reality. Reach, I see 2. Okay, I could hear that argument. Sean, what you talking about? What you giving me eyes for, bro? You plotting on me, Red Charlie? Nicole thinking. Back to life, back to reality. That's a reality, Smoot. Reality because it's not a reach that could happen. Mike G, you a butthole, bro. You are so, bro. Mike G, you cool, bro. I like it. He is smart, bro. He is smart. Like, I like it. Send an email tomorrow. Reality. I see reality. What's up, Jimmy? Where you been at, my boy? Reality, if he can do it with Washington, Bama can too. Facts. I feel that. Maybe 2, not 3. Let me go look at Washington wide receiver stats. Let me go look them up because that's a good point. I would be curious to see what these stats look like with this talent group. Oh my God, he had 2 guys over 1,000. And a third wide receiver was, if you give him 10 more catches, he would have needed some more. He would need about 15 more catches to hit. No, 10 more catches would have put him at 800. They spread the ball around good though, man. Jeremy Bernard was the 5th receiver leading receiver on the team with 34 yards and 34 receptions with 419. Our lead guy only had 700. Dang, he was the fourth guy. Come on, y'all. Yeah, I think it's okay. Here we go. I'm gonna say this. I think it's a reality only because of the simple fact that if it's not Milroe and it's Ty Simpson, it would be more pass heavy. But if it's Milroe, I still think we hit 3 guys with 800. I think because look how many. Okay, let's count up the receivers from last year for this offense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Got 9 on that side for Washington. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he knows how to spread the ball around just as much, right? He knows how to get the ball around to different players. He doesn't mind distributing, Milroe does. It's just the rate that he's doing it at. We're trying to pick the rate of delivering the ball up, right? And so it's safe to say if he could see those things and deliver it right at the same rate as Michael Penix did, I think Milroe can do it. You take away 30 sacks, right? Take away 30 sacks. Let's just give Milroe's Michael Penix stats. You take away 30 sacks, right? You add to that, you take away what 3.9 yards a sack was the average, or 4.9 yards per sack. You take away 30 of those, you give yourself 30 more opportunities to throw the ball. That means Jermaine Burton probably gets 5 more. Isaiah Barnes probably get 10 more. You Knee Black gets 3 more. Prentice gets 2 more. Dupree gets 2 more. Like all these guys, if you take away a lot of those sacks, you divide that 30 up amongst the 9 guys that he was primary distributing to, the numbers start to look a little bit better. So yeah, that's just my take on it. Now it's a reach because in this offense, it was a lot of times where Michael Penix could have took off, right? Because of the space that it creates. Jalen Milroe might not hit 4K yards if he's got 800-900 yards going into like the Georgia game. You get what I'm saying? Or not the Georgia game, but like the LSU game. If he's on pace to be a 1,000-yard rusher, he won't have 4K or 800 passing to 2 receivers. He'll have like 4 or 5 receivers, 600 yards plus, and they'll be satisfied. They will have, 30 plus, you're going to have a bunch of guys with 25, 30 catches in this offense. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a solid, balanced offense. So I'm excited to see it, y'all. Undefeated. As always, man, y'all know what time it is. We're going to crank this thing. We're going to shut it down for tonight. But before we get out of here, let's acknowledge the fan funders, y'all. Let's acknowledge everybody that gave super chats today. We appreciate y'all. Let me go all the way up to the top. We got some new members. We had James Anderson become a member. We had Piano Man become a member. That's my boy Wendell. Shout out to you, man. Code on the keys, man. He can play just about anything. Patriot Life gifted 5 memberships. So did Uncle Jay came through and gifted some more. Adam Lamparello came through with $25 super chat. Patriot Life came through with $30 super chat. Juvie86 came through with another super chat. My guy is cooking. That was a gifted membership. Yeah, he gifted a membership. Shout out Juvie. My boy. Uncle Jay came through with $2 super chat. And yes, sir, he did gift that. Juvie86 came through with another super sticker, $3. Jay Townsend came through and gifted another $5 super chat. You got Patriot Life came through with $10. Then Luke came through with a 20 bomb. Juvie came through with a $2. And then Uncle Jay came back through with this $5. And then Bruce came through with $4.99. Then Jay came back, Cuzzo, Jay Jackson came through here with $10 super chat. Then my cousin Cynthia came through with the $9 super chat. And then my little brother Gary came through with the $5 super chat. Then Uncle Jay came back with $2, right? And then my little brother came back with $2, and he was like, "Yo, Smook, I hate to see." And then I was like, "Nah, chill." And then Auntie Janet came through. "I'm a little jealous, but you better stop. I love you." And then I was like, "Auntie, I love you." I gave a hug. I remember that part. She came through with the $20 super chat. Then she came back with the $10. She said, "Reality easy with you." She was talking about the passing touchdowns. Y'all remember that? Then my cousin came back through. And then that's where we ended the night at, with the $5 super chat. So we appreciate everybody. Run up the good night emotes, all the emotes, man. We really appreciate y'all, man. And don't forget, man, if you want to become a fan funder, Let me pull up this video file real quick. Let me pull up this file real quick so y'all can see it. If you want to become a fan funder, oh, you know what? I'm tripping, y'all. I am tripping. I was supposed to bend it. That's on me too. Let me see. There we go. I'm tripping, y'all. Let me get this out here for y'all. Ghetto Girl. Y'all remember that song by Lil Bama? Ghetto Girls? Huh? Don't tell y'all age. What is going on? I can't do it. Why they won't let me do it? They being ghetto? Why they being ghetto? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this fan funder link up. There it is. Did I get it up? There it is. I got it up. We in there. Let me see. Here we go. Boom. We in there. Hey, so try this QR code right here, y'all. Whoever in the chat and couldn't get the QR code earlier, that's why I had to get this one up. I had the old graphic. This is the updated QR code. So if you want to become a fan funder, hit the scan the QR code, or you can hit the link at the top of your chat up there. It should be up that way or this way, depending on how I look on your screen. It's a link at the top. You hit that bad boy, join the team. You get access to the special emotes. Y'all see them running them up in the chat. All the horns down logos, all that stuff. Ghetto internet. Yes, Auntie Janet, ghetto. Then you get access to the exclusive videos. You got Coach Sean and Coach Jay. I think they got something premiere on the 24th. They're kicking off a series that will be highlighting different coaches, position coaches, and what they bring to the table, giving our take on them. Boom. You also going to get access to what's to come for the next day, right? Kyle goes in. He usually does a morning motivational and tells you what's to come for the segments as he opens up with the phone call segment in the morning. And yeah, and then and also when you become a fan funder, you fund us as the team that's representing Bama football on YouTube. You fund us, you support us monetarily, and it keeps us going. It's free to watch, but it's not free to operate, right? All right, we also got this, y'all. We also got this. Hold on, let me get out of here. Don't forget to show some love to our people over at y'all know what's coming up. I was trying my best to get out here. I ain't even gonna cap, chat. Bama Nation, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was trying my best to get over here. This view. Y'all know what time it is. We get to talking about the view. Make sure y'all go over and check out our sponsors, man. If you ever in Ocean City, Maryland, and you need a place to stay, hit up the Residence Inn of Ocean City, Maryland. Guests can book at residenceinnoc.com by using the promo LPR for special pricing. You'll get up to 20% off on your stay. So once again, go check them out. If you're ever in the area of Ocean City, Maryland, you get to go see that view. Look at that view, y'all. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Can't ask for nothing but. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. It's been fun. Y'all know how I do, man. We always end it with some love. I always try to encourage y'all. So with that being said, only thing I'm going to say tonight, man, is always going to be people rooting for you. They may not root loud. They may root in a different way. But if you're the subject of somebody's attention, man, embrace it. Use it to fuel you. Whether it's negative or positive, use it to fuel you. You know what I'm saying? The best you is built by you, right? The best you is built by you. You learn from others. You round up experiences, right? You put yourself in situations that you feel like you're fit for. Sometimes it don't work out, but you know how you bounce back from it? You take all the energy, all the shouts, all the cheers, all the hate, everything. You take that and you turn it into positive. You turn it into fire. You turn it to something that drives you. And that's where we're at on Bama Football on YouTube. We got that dog mentality right now, and we hope that it's affecting you all in all your personal endeavors. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always checking your boy out. Don't forget, y'all, I'm still trying to reach some goals. You can follow me at Twitter. at Coach Smook on every platform, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. My YouTube channel is inactive right now, but I'm still trying to grow the subscribers. You know, we're still putting a little bit of content over there, but everything here, Bama Football on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you're already subscribed. Again, we got the fan funder opportunities. We got so much going on over here. Just stay locked in. Turn on all your notifications. As you can see, if you go to the lives tab on the channel, you can see all the lives for that Kyle puts out there. Just check it every other day. He's got everything scheduled and planned out. We got this thing popping and rolling, y'all. So with that being said, it's been fun, and y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Coach Smoot, and you already know. Remember who said it. Roll Tide.